Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Are we good? Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's good, everybody? We got Justin first, was good. J-Mon second, was happening. Rich third, was good. We got Stefan, was good, was good. Been a minute, yes, sir, was good. Cody, James Panda was good. Zulu was good. I know I'm making them about personal. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the pressure's going from the NFL to Rivera to the players. I'm pretty sure if Rivera had his choice, I don't even think he would be doing all of that. But yeah, like I do feel you though. What's good, EJ? What's good? What's good? Appreciate that, J Mon. Appreciate that, James. Appreciate that, AGM. What's good, Nick? What's good, Mike? What's good, DeQuavius? I see you changing that. You added the daddy to the name. Just when we were doing things wrong way, we had to screw it up. Gonna be players who will see the same after this. Mark my word. Yeah, but it kind of goes both ways too. Ron Rivera's probably gonna look at certain players like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be ugly. Period. What's good? What's good, EJ? What's good, Argo? Chicagoan says hello to the DMV Kingdom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, Dex? Freak, how you feel about what TJ Ward said? Yeah, I just ignored it, man. Anytime it's like random stupidity or drama like that, you know, I typically ignore stuff like that. I ain't even hurt myself. I read it once and then was just like, yeah, he tripping. Nah, never mind. I'm tripping. I was thinking that no, that was Keanu Neal who heard Jordan Reed. But still, like, I looked at it and was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. He got it. And I just moved on. Oh, let me get the music. I forgot the music was not on. Hold on, we got the. Make sure we got the right music. Make sure. Okay, we good. We got the right music. All right, bet. What's good, Devon? What's good? What's good? Fitzmagic's biggest fan. What's happening? What's good, Speedy? Welcome back. I'm starting to think Allen got the contract they offered Sheriff. You know, I was good. First of all, what's good, Mr. Hayes? I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, Sheriff, you know, messed up a little bit. If he even kind of wanted to, you know, sign here long term, it's even less likely now. You said I got an echo going. Huh? Sounds like it's blown. All right, I'm gonna turn it down then. Hello? Is that better? That better? That better? All right, let me get the. Hold on. I could do music this way then. Is this better? Everything better? Music, mic, all of that. Can hear reverb. All of that better. All of that better. All right, bet. Let me. Oh, speaking of reverb, y'all just reminded me. Where's my Where's that setting at? I started playing with a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I'm gonna start showing y'all some stuff I've been working on. The past few days. Where we at? Where is my mic at? There's a mic on here somewhere. Like somewhere in this information, there is a microphone. Hold on. Bam. Order. Oh, here we go. I'm tripping. It was right there in blue. All right, so I also worked on some effects from my. He said slightly louder. Oh yeah, we almost on the way to 10K, man. Is this good right here straight? Okay, so. I found a way to do certain effects. Like I'm in OBS. I've been working. I got certain effects. I'm gonna show y'all some stream effects too. But like even just
my voice, I can make it sound like this.
Or I can make it sound like this.
Probably like at the beginning of games, I might talk like this. You know what I'm saying? When I'm introducing the game, like it's the burgundy and gold versus the Chargers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got this one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. And then like when something stupid happens, I'm gonna talk like this. Like, why y'all gotta do my foot? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna so I'm gonna play around with all of that. I'm still working on some more stuff. I'm not done. I'm just like I've been literally looking up any way to do anything weird or crazy with OBS. Like I've been trying to do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, y'all already know like the different effects like this. Y'all already know these, but I also added these. All right, so when we're on defense, it's like 3rd and long or red zone. I'm playing this. I got that. When we score a touchdown, I got this. I'm just playing around with stuff. This is my first time testing a lot of loud or anything. And then, you know, when something bad happens, mic a little low. Turn this. We good. This better. Like my mic's. I think it's straight. Turn it back. Nah, that's too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Oh, there we go. Let me turn the booze down then, cause I saw the booze were like right there up there with my mic. I'm gonna turn that down some. I bet. But yeah, man. He said can't hear you breaking up. Is that bad? I think we should be straight now. Thank you, mommy. But yeah, appreciate y'all. So yeah, I'm just trying to work on different things for the stream. This is where we need wolves crying and howling. Oh, you know what? Oh, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Better. That's a good idea, Joseph. Let me write that down. I gotta get the wolves. Wolves howling. Oh yeah, we gotta add that. We gotta get the wolves howling, and I gotta get like a nice little logo to go with it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that one too. But yeah, man, I'm just sitting here working on the stream, doing all kinds of stuff for it. I have a stream deck now, so I just press the button and it does it. Like even this, like with the call info, I figured I finally got that working too. So now I don't have to hold the phone up to the mic. It's gonna go straight through the computer to the stream. So when we do the call-ins and all of that, and all I gotta do is just press a button, all of that's ready. You know what I'm saying? We got that's ready. Turn the desktop back on. Like I mean, I just set a whole bunch of stuff up, and just one click of a button, we can go back to the intro like it's nothing. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm, just trying to figure out ways to make the stream better. I hear static when you start talking. Might want to turn static, static, that right there, maybe. Oh, you know what? I need to turn the fan off in the room. Hold on. Turn the fan off real quick. Cause I know this mic picks up everything now. Like it picks up everything. I have to have the fan off now. All right, here we go. Is that better or is it too much? Too loud. All right, I'm gonna turn that back down. We're gonna get these settings right. Matter of fact, advanced properties. Let me turn on monitoring so I can hear you. I can hear myself with y'all. Let's see. Headphones. Should be able to hear myself. I guess it's broken now. I don't know. Fix it later. Said loud. What's good, Joey? All the way from Beijing. That's what's up. What's good? Still hear the static? Yeah, I'm about to figure that one out. Let me see. Move that, maybe. Hopefully that helped. Not loud to me. Oh, okay, bet. Let me see. What's your streaming software? I'm on OBS. I'm just playing around with a whole bunch of stuff. Still trying to learn stuff. But yeah, we got Beijing. DeAndre Carter might be edging out Steven Sims from report. We might finally breathe easy on punt returns. So I can't hear it anymore. No static is good. All right, bet. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for helping me, man. All right, so now I can't touch these settings. Whatever I got it on right now, we're not going to touch it. We're going to leave it right there. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, this DeAndre Carter thing is wild. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about today, and I will talk about in my first week of training camp review. I'm gonna do like a whole Richmond review. Yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do like a whole Richmond review, like the whole first week of training camp, just the overall review, whose stock went up, whose stock went down, type of thing. And man, DeAndre Carter's stock is, boy, it's too late to buy now. You should have bought low. You should have bought low last week. His stock is too high now. You got to pay premium for that DeAndre Carter stock right now. It is crazy, man. He is blowing up. I mean, they're out here using them like Curtis Samuel. I mean, granted, Curtis Samuel isn't there, and I guess they prefer to use him over Steven Sims or anybody else, but they're running like sweeps and trick plays with them. Of course, we brought him in here to be the primary returner if he can hold on to that job, if somebody else doesn't dethrone him from it. And then he's out here like literally playing in the slot with the ones. Granted, Adam Humphries is as well. Rivera and company said they wanted to mix it up, make sure everybody gets a chance to, start either position. So like Adam Humphries has been with the ones against the ones, and DeAndre Carter has as well. So like he's out there getting meaningful minutes and making the most of it, making good catches, getting open. I forgot he beat somebody on a route. think DeAndre Carter beat Kendall Fuller one play on a route, like got open on him and things like so. DeAndre Carter is really trying to make a name for himself out here, bro. Positional flex, man. I'm telling you, bro, DeAndre Carter, man. I don't know what's going on, but he's really trying to make sure he makes his team. Do a James Bradbury versus Terry McLaurin film session. Oh, that might be pretty fun. Somebody gave me an idea like that like months ago to do like, different, a series of film. Was it you? A series of film like Terry McLaurin versus Stephon Gilmore, or like, Terry McLaurin versus Darius Slade, like stuff like that. Watching this before heading to work for Amazon and Sterling. Okay, appreciate that. Luigi was good. Great work, bro, from the DMV, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. How hot is it up there in the DMV? I know it's terrible down here in Atlanta. Like we have been consistently extremely humid and 90s, like straight 90s, almost to 100. August sucks in Atlanta. I can't wait for it to be like October, man. It's terrible. Man, we haven't gotten rain in like a week and a half, man. At least anything noticeable. I've been having to go outside and water my plants consistently. Steven Sims been cooking in camp. I've heard all of the receivers are balling out, like to an extent. Everybody's making plays. Kelvin Harmon catches everything thrown his way. AGG has made some plays. Isaiah Rice even made some plays. Steven Sims doesn't look as bad as he used to, but then there's certain guys that are standing out more than others, like DeAndre Carter. It's raining now. I smell a Terry All-Pro season. Hey, man, with Ryan Fitzpatrick was not afraid to throw it up. Well, hey, wouldn't be surprised. 72 rain, like 90s every day. What's good, Johnny Boat? What's good, Dork Gunner? Just rain mid 80s. Man, we need some rain, bro, for real. It's not that hot today, bro. It's raining in DMV. It was a cool couple of days with rain. We got nothing but rain here in Florida. He said you almost missed it. I hope Humphreys don't make it and we keep 3 locks and 3 big guys. Oh, 3 slots of 3. Oh, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, the Adam Humphreys thing is a little weird because he is like the veteran, but at the same time, best case scenario, Dax Milne and DeAndre Carter are better than him. You know what I'm saying? So but I think Adam Humphreys is fairly safe. What's good, HTTR21? I heard St. Juice is balling out. Yeah, bro, he just literally his only weakness is getting beat deep right now. Terry McLaurin have gotten him a couple of times deep, but anything not deep, anything underneath and medium range, St. Juice has been balling. I think he may actually be ready to start week 1 as the other outside corner opposite of William Jackson. Fitzpatrick, 27 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. I could definitely see that. That's a nice little, that makes sense. I mean, I think we're going to try to run the ball a lot and try to make it so Ryan Fitzpatrick can't lose us a bunch of games anyway. So I could definitely see something around there. Oh, that boy Argo was in Atlanta yesterday. Humphrey's not getting cut. Yeah, I think he's fairly safe, to be honest, but I think ideal scenario, somebody outplays him. Because if Humphrey makes the roster, that means DeAndre Carter, Steven Sims, Dax Milne didn't ball out. Because we already know where we're getting in Adam Humphreys. Like, his stock is like already right here. So that means if like Dax Milne or DeAndre Carter make the roster, that means they were up here. You know what I'm saying? So I think ideal scenario, Adam Humphreys doesn't make the roster. But I like Adam Humphreys. He's solid. I was excited when we signed him. But then I just got more excited once we, drafted Dax Milne. And now I'm hearing DeAndre Carter's out here balling. Wish there was a way to have Collins and Curl both as strong safety. It's just going to have to be 3 safeties on the field, man. Bobby McCain or Jeremy Reeves with Landon Collins, Cameron Curl. And that's just how it's gonna have to be sometimes, man. Humphreys making this team. What's the best thing you like about an edge rusher? Probably ball get off. That's probably one of my main things. Cause like bend is really great, but it's like it just seems like nothing really matters if your ball get off isn't great, if your timing, if your explosion off the line isn't great. It just seems like nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of traits for edge rusher that, hands, counter moves, all of that. Strength, of course, but like ball get off is probably my personal biggest. I love Dax Milne making the roster. Yeah, I'll be really ecstatic. I prefer Dax Milne, but I definitely feel like Adam Humphreys is safer. Is Charles healthy? Yeah, Sadiq Charles is healthy out there. He's been putting together day after day of camp. Not necessarily looking great. He has good moments, bad moments, but that's just because he's technically a redshirt freshman. So getting beat deep is a big deal. Yeah, no, it is for sure. But I mean, now we finally have the safety help, and and think of it this way, he's nothing worse than what Ronald Darby was. Ronald Darby's biggest weakness was getting beat deep. And I would say Benjamin St-Juste may already be better than Ronald Darby as far as keeping things in front of him. But just like last year, Ronald Darby was getting beat deep. So again, we're not downgrading at all going from Ronald Darby to Benjamin St-Juste, in my opinion. It's something he needs to fix. I agree with that, but I don't think it's too alarming. Again, especially since now we may finally have some rangy free safeties between Bobby McCain being brought in, Jeremy Reeves getting better. We should finally have some safety help over the top other than Trey Apke. What did he start like half of last year? You know what I'm saying? So that was just pitiful in itself. It just Trey Apke starting half of last year is just a prime example of why. I mean, how did our defense find a way to be top 3 in a lot of statistical categories when Trey Apke was starting at free safety for us a good majority of last year? Man, we defied a lot of odds last year. That's why I just don't exactly see how our defense could get worse, because you go from Kendall Fuller being your number 1 slot corner to potentially him moving all the way down the slot because we brought in William Jackson and Benjamin St-Juste through the draft. Jamin Davis is only going to help our linebacker core. Again, we finally don't have Trey Apke starting at free safety for the majority of the year. It's just so many things as to why. How could our defense be worse? You know what I'm saying? Is it buffering for anybody else? I went to Florida for a vacation. Oh, okay. Wait, so some people are having some buffering struggles. I could turn down the bit rate. I may have to turn down the bit rate. I won't be able to do it now because that will require me to end the stream and put it back up. But if a lot of people are really struggling with the thing, I'm just gonna have to lower the bit rate for y'all for future streams. Feed is good for me. Okay, so a lot of people saying it's good. I may just take it down a little bit anyway. Like, the bit rate can go down. It's not like, the where I have it at, I just, when I got my new equipment, I was looking up like all of the best settings to do. And I just kind of put it on the highest to see how far we can go. If I need to take it down a little bit, we'll be straight. Praying Cosmic, y'all will still be able to see it in 1080p and everything, even if I take it down some. But that may be able to help whoever is struggling right now. Yeah, I feel like Humphrey's an insurance policy for the slot position since Steven Sims was looking weak last year. Exactly. I think we're good with Adam Humphries, but I think if Adam Humphries doesn't make the team, that means somebody balled out. If Adam Humphries makes the team, that means everybody else didn't ball out, and we're going with a dependable guy. You know what I'm saying? So ideally, somebody else steps up and takes that job from Adam Humphries. But I wouldn't be surprised if Adam Humphries is our starting slot. I'm praying Cosme can become a lifelong. Yeah, I think he will. I think he's going to end up being really good. There's some growing pains right now, but they're already saying he's ahead of schedule from what we expected. I mean, granted, you're going against Chase Young and Montez Sweat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how great can you really look out there? How good can anybody look? Even like, Trent Williams or David Bakhtiari and all of these. Like, how good are you going to look against Chase Young and Montez Sweat every day in practice? You know what I'm saying? Granted, even like as far as like, relatively, you can see the difference between a Samuel Cosme blocking Chase Young than a Trent Williams blocking him. But you know what I'm saying? He's going to have his ups and downs. And again, so far, he's had a little bit more ups than what we expected at this point in the season, in the off season. So I'm excited. I'm pretty optimistic about him. I still think Cornelius Lucas probably will start at right tackle once he's off the COVID-19 list. But Samuel Cosme is still a little bit further ahead than I thought he would be, at least. Can't Bobby play corner too? Yeah, he can play in the slot. He said, bet it's just me then. Yeah, nah, but Aries, I'm gonna lower the bit rate for future streams. I'll take it down just a little bit. What's good, Roger Smith? What's good? Lamar Miller may have a little burst left in him. Heard he was still fast and making plays. I'm hearing great things about everybody in the running back group. There's how Payne Barber lost weight. People are saying he looks more explosive than he ever did since he's been here, quicker. And you could tell he lost weight. Like, he just looks faster. I don't know how that's going to affect his ability to run people over, because that was his niche, running people over on 3rd and 1 and goal line. Hopefully he still has some of that strength if he makes the team. But Jared Patterson, they're saying, looks better than anybody expected. More explosive, vision, more decisive, more patient than they would expect. Like you said, Lamar Miller is surprising people. He looks a little bit like the Texans version of himself again. And of course, Antonio Gibson, he's just different out there. What's good, Ebony? Okay, I'm still high on Sadiq. Yeah, I love Sadiq's talent. It's just going to take some time. I think Sadiq and Samuel Cosme are just simply going to take time. Where are we at? I know I'm behind. Why did we just sign that deed today yesterday for a body of practice? Yeah, I mean, same thing with Ross Reynolds, the guard from Miami we brought over. We put Brandon Sheriff on the COVID-19 list and then signed Ross Reynolds. Maybe Ross Reynolds takes Wes Martin's spot on the back end of the roster for the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Chase Young needs a second move. Yeah, he definitely has to work on his counters. That was one of our pet peeves we had for him coming out of the draft. He's so used to beating people just purely off of athleticism and quickness and burst and great ball get off. One of my favorite things in that edge rusher can have. But once he's able to put some counters together and gain some strength, he was lacking a little bit of strength last year. We saw that in the Buccaneers game. He was simply just getting out muscled some plays. So some more strength, a better bull rush, and some counters. Oh yeah, it's over with. Literally best edge rusher in the league at that point. Rico, do you think we would get Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson? I wouldn't bet on it. I'm not confident in it. I hope, but I'm definitely I think it's a very slim chance, honestly. I think we're more likely to get Aaron Rodgers than Deshaun Watson, though. If we were to get one of the two, I think Aaron Rodgers is more likely. If we go out there and ball out this year and basically audition for Aaron Rodgers' services, you know, we go out there and ball and show, hey, man, we're just Aaron Rodgers away from winning a Super Bowl. Maybe he takes notice. We played him this year. So if our defense balls out, our receivers get open, Scott Turner calls a great game, Ron Rivera shows the culture we got, maybe that's enough to put Aaron Rodgers on notice to be like, you know what, let me try to, watch the football team out. Even if it's only like a 1-2 year contract. Let's see if we can run it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think it's very likely. But again, Aaron Rodgers is more likely than Deshaun Watson to me. Like ball get off and versatility. Same here. Can we honestly, for the first time in years, think we could have a Super Bowl contender? What's good, Doug? Yeah, I think, again, it's all about quarterback, in my opinion. We fixed the quarterback situation. If Ryan Fitzpatrick is better than a lot of people are giving him credit for, I think we can be a Super Bowl contender. Just like Rich Eisen said. Rich Eisen, Jets fan. No attachment to the burgundy and gold at all. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know this already. For those of y'all who didn't, like a couple of weeks ago, he predicted hey, don't be surprised if the Super Bowl is the Browns versus the Washington football team. Again, he's a Jets fan. No love for the Washington football team at all. No bias, completely objective. And his point was the team around the quarterback is stacked. It's all on Ryan Fitzpatrick's shoulders. If Ryan Fitzpatrick can ball out, this is a Super Bowl contender. So that's why you look at a Aaron Rodgers, we get Aaron Rodgers, it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's there's no reason we aren't Super Bowl contenders. Because the Green Bay Packers without Aaron Rodgers and us without Aaron Rodgers, we're easily the superior team. But you know why we can't just pencil in a dub when we play the Green Bay Packers this year? Because they have Aaron Rodgers and we have Ryan Fitzpatrick. Even though our team, if you take away quarterbacks, our team is easily better than the Packers. But quarterback matters, man. It's the most important position in football. So as far as I know, Chase Young is an elite Olympic level athlete. He just needs to keep learning moves, shed better, so he could turn into a refined pass rusher. Yeah, it's all technique. All refinement, all of that type of stuff. Nuance. Once Chase Young gets that, he's literally gonna be the best edge rusher in the NFL. And Montez Sweat's not far behind him. It's crazy how much the lack of love that Montez Sweat gets. Montez Sweat isn't right there behind Chase Young as far as greatness. I hate how I love seeing Chase Young ranked in the top 5 list of certain things. But if Chase Young say is number 4 in top 10 edge rushers, if that's the way somebody's putting a list together, because a lot of times they don't show the young guys love like that. If Chase Young's number 4, Montez Sweat got to at least be 8. You know what I'm saying? I think he's right there behind him. I don't think it's that big of a difference. Plus he didn't even start a game yet, so St. Juice has time to work on it. Exactly. What's good, Steve Austin? You're gaining 100 subs today. We're working on it, man. We got 50 more to go, man. Let's get it. Because not only does he have a high floor, but a Hall of Fame ceiling, like the draft evaluator said. Exactly. I don't like Reeves. I don't see what y'all see in the rangy ball hog misses tackles to show back. Yeah, I'm not very high on Reeves either, Rich. I'm right there with you. I do see progress from what I'm hearing and seeing in training camp from clips and stuff like that. He seems, and he got better throughout the year last year. From the time he first started last season to the last game he started or got a lot of playing time in, he definitely progressed. And then he looks like he got even a little bit better during training camp. But I'm definitely I want Bobby McCain starting week 1. Maybe Jeremy Reeves can develop behind a Bobby McCain and become great later. But you hyped your setup up a lot, but what is different? Everything looks and sounds the same. Well, I changed the background a little bit. But nah, the videos is where things are really different. It's the video, the background. I'm thinking about changing the border setup around too. I was thinking about that a little bit. Maybe for the season, I'll see. Maybe not. We'll see about that though. We'll see about the like the overall look. But I know I just wanted to get like the sounds and like the celebrations and stuff down and stuff like that, and the easy transitions, like how I have a waiting screen now. We got the intro video that leads directly to the live show, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that was the main thing. I may change the look around as well a little bit. What's good, Andrew? What's good? What's good? Channel members in the building. You should do a position by position comparison between his team and the preseason 91 championship team. Let me write that idea down. That might be a little move right there. I like that idea. That's creative. I'm gonna have to look into that. What's good, Dex? She said, I'm running 1080p just fine. You good? You can feel good for me. I know I'm behind. Let me toggle time steps. How far behind am I? 420. I'm only 8 minutes behind. It's not that bad. But that just shows that there's a lot of people in here, and it's a lot of people, talking. So I'm happy about that. On 4G. Okay, bet. Rico, you would rather get the QB in the draft or get a seasoned veteran next year? It's advantages, disadvantages to both. If we can get Aaron Rodgers, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? If we can get Deshaun Watson, even though I think that situation is so controversial, I highly doubt Rivera would even touch that, with him being such a culture guy. So I think trying to get a Matt Corral, Malik Willis, Spencer Rattler, I'm pretty sure, even if he doesn't have the best season out of the quarterbacks this year, I still think he's just destined to go number one overall. I think the hype behind him is just too big unless Malik Willis is out there having a Heisman season or something, I think Rattler's gonna go number one overall. So I think he'll be out of our range, even if we did want to trade up. So that was kind of me going on a little tangent. But but I think it's just safer to go with our own franchise quarterback, especially since they'll be cheaper. That's one of the biggest advantages to me. A quarterback on a rookie contract, that's your biggest Super Bowl window. Like the Chiefs with Pat Mahomes before they paid him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way easier to construct a roster when your quarterback is playing at a high level, but he's also on a rookie contract. That's huge. So that's ideal. But if Aaron Rodgers wants to come here, I'm never saying no to that. I don't care. I'm not saying no. Not saying no to that at all. Where we at? I'm so far behind, but hey, man, we gonna get to it though. What was that? Okay, that makes sense. So I think Landon didn't want to switch to linebacker. So if he's an All-Pro again, is Cameron Curl a backup again? No, we got to get Cameron Curl in the field somehow. He can cover tight ends, he can cover running backs, he can cover slot receivers. You can put him in cover 3, cover 4. I wouldn't put him in cover 1 at all. And cover 2's kind of stretching it, but he kind of could. I just don't see him as that rangy guy, but they're trying it in practice. He's been the free safety sometimes in practice just to see if it could work. I just don't think it's going to last long, but he could do so many things. You just got to have him on the field any way possible, even if he's the slot corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just too versatile. He's too instinctive to just not have him. I don't care how great Landon Collins is playing. You got to have Cameron Curl out there some way. If we just got to roll with 2 linebackers, so be it. I got to fix the little video thing with Aja and Brody at the top left. I gotta fix that. I gotta figure out, because only some of them do that, and I gotta figure out which ones are doing that so I can delete them, because the other ones don't do that. So I don't know why it does that. It's weird, because when I record it on my phone, it's not like this one's smaller than the other ones, but I'll figure it out. I gotta troubleshoot a lot of these things. It's all testing out a whole bunch of stuff, because if y'all haven't noticed, I added a whole bunch of new videos for Brody and Aja. Even got Blue in there, got Blessing in there. Those are some other dogs in our family and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to upgrade everything. That's one thing I forgot to mention. I even updated, I deleted all the old ones and just added new ones for Brody and Aja at the top left. So I got to figure out which ones are smaller for no reason. Like, I don't know what's going on. Technology's so confusing, but hey, we got to troubleshoot it. I got to test it out. This is a nice little test stream while I'm talking to y'all. Am I the only one who wishes Samuel Cosby wasn't here and we still had Mo? Nah, I mean, I think long term I prefer Samuel Cosby, but you are a bigger Morgan Moses fan than most people. But I still I prefer to just keep both. Like, I don't know why we couldn't just have Morgan Moses start and Samuel Cosby learn behind him, because right now Cornelius Lucas, as much as I like him, I'm not dependent on him injury wise. I don't see him playing a full 16 games, so Samuel Cosby's gonna end up getting in the game at some point anyway, just because Cornelius Lucas, I'm not betting on him to stay healthy for a full 16 game season. And then also he's on the COVID-19 list, so we'll see how that develops, but it'll help Cosby get better, hopefully. Yeah, we may have to throw him out there to the Wolves early. Hope they find room for Patterson. Bruh, we got to, bruh. Jared Patterson's a dog. What's good, man? Yeah, make sure y'all check out my boy Titan Anderson, man. He's in favor of the our name being something dealing with wolves as well, man. That's the best Titans YouTuber out here, man. We're gonna have to collab soon, man. Shouts out to my boy Titan Anderson. What's good with you? Sam Cosme has been at camp. Should have kept more. He's been terrible. What's good, Tyler C? Rico, if we mess around and grab Aaron Rodgers, oh yeah, it's over with. It's literally over with. It's celebrations, man. It's done data. It's done data. It's literally over with for the rest of the league. Bobby reminds me of Honey Badger a little bit. I can kind of see that. He's versatile. Yeah, he can play free safety. He can play slot. I can see that. He's just like a diet. He's a diet Tyrann Mathieu. I like that comparison. Is it okay if I play a stream in the background of my stream? I don't even know how that works. Like, I mean, even if I say yes, I think YouTube may still get mad at you, so I wouldn't risk it. Not the same player, but a similar flashy play style. You know what I'm saying? Like diet versions. Diet version. Yeah, talks trash too. Bobby McCain does talk trash. Well, we don't need Peyton Barber to lose weight. Sadiq Charles over Cosme, no question. Okay. Bobby can play the whole field. He's going to be a huge help. I agree. We will keep 4 running backs. I mean, at this point, I kind of hope so because I feel like Jared Patterson's the 4th and not the 3rd. But I don't know, man. They may end up trying to keep 7 receivers. They may end up keeping, like 7 DB. I don't know, man. We gotta pull some away from certain position groups. Offensive line, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. These roster cuts are gonna be very tough, man. Patterson ready to take Barber's job anyway. I hope so. Yeah, man, if Cosme and Sadiq turn into what we all believe they could be, you got good players with cheap contracts, and then you can give some more money somewhere else. I agree. What's good, One Life Music? What's good? I would love for Patterson to win Barber's spot in the rotation. I agree wholeheartedly. You don't want him to turn into Clowney. You don't want him to turn into Peppers. Clowney never got to where he could have been. Yeah, man. I mean, injuries, bruh. I don't think Chase Young is going to be anywhere near as injury prone as Clowney, so I think we're straight on that. Patterson can explode and turn his offense. Garoppolo, no thanks. Rico's 424, how far behind? Oh, I'm 10 minutes behind. I got an extra 2 minutes behind than the last time I checked on it. But again, I don't want to just read over people's questions and not answer them. You know what I'm saying? Want to answer in depth. So if y'all just wait up for me real quick. I'm gonna get to y'all. I think there's gonna be a less likely chance Fitzpatrick has Fitzmagic days because he's gonna have a run game and when his arm gets tired. That's what I'm saying. I mean, again, even like Ryan Fitzpatrick said it. This is the best situation he's ever had around him. So I think he's still gonna be himself, like a kind of gunslinger, but I don't think he's gonna be, because I think sometimes, honestly, he's just making something out of nothing because he doesn't have much around him. The Miami Dolphins receivers last year were the 2nd worst at getting open per route ran. Now he has this receiver core, so he's not gonna have to force the issue as much. And then his run game is gonna be more potent. Our offensive line is better. I think our run game is definitely gonna be better with Antonio Gibson spearheading it, JD McKissick as your change of pace back, your 3rd down guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very high on Scott Turner as a play caller moving forward. I just think overall, this situation is going to be better for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and he's not going to have to do all kinds of Fitz magic things that leads to Fitz tragic mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just going to have to. I think he just simply play within the means of the offense. And what I think he does bring, though, is he's not afraid to throw that deep ball. I think Scott Turner honestly would call plays sometimes, and Alex Smith would be like, "Nah, I'm not about to throw that down there. Why would I do that? I'm Alex Smith." And I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is not afraid to let it loose. I think Scott Turner is also going to be more willing to call more deep shots because Ryan Fitzpatrick is not afraid to throw it. So I just think overall we're going to be more explosive just from Ryan Fitzpatrick just being on the team. But again, I don't think it's going to be so much Fitzmagic. Wait, Daron Payne just got added to the COVID-19 list? Oh, no. That's breaking news. Breaking news. I just got the notification. Daron Payne is on the COVID-19 list. Maybe somebody already said it in the comment section and I'm not caught up. But man, that sucks. That sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. Man, it's getting out of hand, y'all. It's really getting out of hand. If we had to play a game tomorrow, we would be without Brandon Sheriff, Cornelius Lucas, Daron Payne, Curtis Samuel. Who else is important? It was another important player. It's like David Sharp too. Who am I missing? It's somebody important. I'm tripping. I know y'all definitely gonna tell me in the chat. We'll let another goofy front office overpay him $30 million per game. Jimmy G is okay. Jimmy G doesn't fit what we try. Nah, definitely. Please no, Jimmy G. Oh, definitely. We get a great QB. We're Super Bowl bound. Who has impressed you the most? trying to think the most, because there's a lot. Like Terry McLaurin, we already knew he was great, but like he's even better. Like that's like the fact that Terry McLaurin's even better is wild. But DeAndre Carter is definitely a big surprise. From what I'm hearing, Jamin Davis is out there looking really good too. I think Benjamin St. Juice maybe not even just what he's done in training camp, but just overall like how he looked in mandatory minicamp and things like that. I think Benjamin St. Juice is probably the most like who's impressed me the most. De'Ami Brown looks unguardable out there too. He made somebody fall, I believe, yesterday or the day before that. I don't know. Sweat versus Young ain't no guarantee win and shoot, Rico. A lot of people already got Chase top 10. What's good, Eric? Sweat will get more respect once he gets the shot. Can you believe Chase was bad? He got 86 overall. That's too high in USA. Nah, he about to go get that 95 though, for real. Sweat is gonna eat this year. Reeves got good instincts. I really like Sweat, but Chase got the juice. What's good, Jack? What's good? What's good? Oh yeah, Matt Ionitis. There we go. Okay, my comment scrolled down, so I finally just saw it. First of all, before I go back all the way up to where I was, we got a donation. My boy Third Down. What's good? Appreciate that. With Kyle Allen re-injury on ankle, doors open for Spanish Jesus Steven Montez. It's a lock now. First of all, appreciate the donation. Second of all, bruh, Steven Montez is going to make this team however he can. I mean, I'm not saying it like it's a guarantee, but he's been running drills with the running backs. He's been running drills with the receivers, learning his route running. He's been with special teams, returning and kickoffs. Like he's doing, and they said they were working on a Taysom Hill-like role for him as well. And then on top of that, being a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like Steven Montez is doing whatever he can to make this team. It's so funny to see. It's crazy. And we'll see, man. He may carve out a role. He may carve out a niche for this team. He may be that utility player. We need him to go run a route. We need him to go throw a ball. We need him to go make a tackle on special teams. You know, whatever it takes, run the ball as a running back. You know what I'm saying? But he's just gonna be that utility player. If we get an injury somewhere, when in doubt, Steven Montez could cover us right there. We need somebody to go catch a pass real quick in the red zone. Steven Montez got it. We need somebody to run the ball real quick, because all the rest of the running backs are hurt. Steven Montez got, you know what I'm saying? That's good. Not Jimmy G. QB room set for 2021. I like Reeves. He can cover in his open field. Was impressive last year. I think he's getting better and better. I still like Bobby McCain more as of today, but I definitely like Jeremy Reeves' ceiling and his potential to develop into something nice. Fitz will lead us to the playoffs. I'm expecting playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. If we made the playoffs last year, I mean, even with a tougher schedule, our team got way better. Regardless, joking what I said, a Wizards fan. I was a Wizards fan. I'm a Warriors fan. Oh, you're not a Wizards fan, Justin? Oh, okay. What green screen do you have? I don't remember the exact brand, but I could probably look it up and send it to you. Washington defense gonna get QB's nightmares. Oh yeah, they about to be sick. What's good, Red Wings? They about to be sick. Have you done any video yet where you like talk about who could get traded before regular season begins? No, I have not, but let me write that down. Hold on, let me write that down. I'm trying to catch up though. Trying to catch up because I want to see everybody's reactions to Daron Payne getting on the COVID-19 list. There's so many QBs this year and many more that can emerge. Yeah, this draft is definitely, I'm happy. I was afraid because when I was doing my first QB evaluations, I was worried that this draft wouldn't be as deep at quarterback, but it looked like it may be a lot of guys that you can get in this draft. Has Ryan played in the offense like this before? Because if so, I wanted to look up the history on him in that offense that could bring a whole new idea. I don't think he's necessarily played in the Eric Coryell offense, especially not the Scott Turner one. With how many trick plays we run, sweep, screens, and all of that. But I think he's definitely has some traits and some experience in other offenses that will translate well. I see Fitzmagic shaking up the NFL this season. I'm telling you, bro, with the team around him. You know, I'm not the biggest, Ryan Fitzpatrick fan, and of course I want like a franchise quarterback. I would love to get Malik Willis, but I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is gonna be better than a lot of people think he will be. We bringing Fitz back once he helps us take us to the chip meant to be. D too good. Yeah, hey man, that's definitely a thing. If Ryan Fitzpatrick balls out this season, maybe we re-sign him to a 1-year deal and we draft like a Matt Corral or a Malik Willis, like one of the more higher ceiling, lower floor, boom or bust projects, to like a developmental guy to learn behind a Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know what I'm saying? That might be a thing. What's good, King Sauce? So yeah, Jack the Rail is gonna be creative, switch up some things. Yeah, I've been hearing and seeing that like Jack the Rail is about to get crazy. Anybody can blitz any play. The coverages are going to be all kinds of confusing and mixed up. And with this pass rush, that's going to equal turnovers for sure. Hopefully he's not too stubborn and realizes that. Adjust the size. Wait, what happened to Justice Side? So if St. Juice starts and Fuller's in the slot and Collins starts at strong safety, Bobby, where my boy Curl at? That's what I'm saying, bro. They're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to take a linebacker out. It's going to have to be Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb on the field. Because I don't know. You got to get Cameron Curl out there. But as of right now, people are saying that Landon Collins looked like he may, you know, be back to his Giants all-pro self again. Oh, I got a Zach Collins notification. Never mind. I thought it was Zach Levine. What's good, Raymond? Love Rodgers. Don't like the idea of what he would cost us. I'd rather keep building with young bucks. See, that's the thing. Rodgers is so expensive. Yeah, that's my main point. Malik Willis, first of all, your future's brighter just because of longevity. He's younger and he'll be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I think Bobby needs to be a free, and if St. Juice is outside, it's either Curl or Fuller in the slot. Bro, I think there's. I mean, maybe when we come out with a depth chart, there will be like an official listing of who does what when we're starting. But like somebody already said just now, Jack Del Rio's gonna mix up the coverages and the personnel grouping so much. You know, everybody's gonna be everywhere. Cameron Curl's gonna be a slot one play. He's gonna be strong safety one play. He's gonna be deep in coverage one play. Some plays. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the primary. He's gonna have the primary responsibility of covering the other team's tight end one play. Next play, he's gonna be covering the other team's running back. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be blitzing. So Cameron Curl's gonna get on. He's too good not to get on the field. Even if he doesn't technically start according to like depth chart, he's gonna be on the field all the time. Curl will definitely play Buffalo nickel. I agree. Rico, I was looking at some early mock drafts for next year. Most of them have us with the 14th pick. One of us has us at 20. Most of us haven't picked an O-line. One has the team a QB. I hope it's quarterback. Hi, I'm new here in the chat. What's good, Cameron? Well, welcome to the stream, man. What's good, man? Got to do the air horn. Somebody new pulled up. We got to show out, man. What's good? Patterson is more of a Tariq Cohen than a Devonta Freeman. Yeah, I can kind of see if he becomes a better pass catcher. I could definitely see that. I just don't think he's as quick as a Tariq Cohen, in my opinion. That's where I reserve that. That's where I think more Devonta Freeman. But at the same time, he's smaller than Devonta Freeman, so maybe somewhere in the middle. Like I could definitely see it's somewhere in the middle there. Daron Payne, yeah. I'm just now getting to that. Let's go like up the stream. Appreciate that, Johnny. It's Twitch. Wait, what's going on, Argo? Rico, I'd rather keep the watch the football team than change to a stupid name and logo. What you think? Oh yeah, if we're gonna end up being something stupid, I prefer watch the football team as well, because I'm okay with this name. But I just really hope it's something with Wolves. But we'll see. I hope it's not something stupid. I'm okay with, because again, I can flip anything. No matter what our name is, I'm gonna flip it. Like, you know how people say the Bronx or people say the Ohio State? I say we're the football team, which basically means like we're the best football team in the NFL. Like we represent the NFL. That's the spin I put on the name. So no matter what, we're gonna, you know, it's gonna be something. Don't throw Cosme to the Wolves week 1. We playing Joey Bosa. Yeah, that might not be a good idea. That might, a healthy Joey Bosa. Yeah, that might. Yeah, Cornelius Lucas might have to go ahead and get ready to suit up. It's all on you then. Stop hating on Barber. Yo, what's good? What's good, DMV Sports Zone? Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, man, all the time, man. What's good? Need a short yard sledgehammer. Yeah, I think Peyton Barber's gonna be that still. Maybe Jared Patterson can become that. I don't know. Crow needs to start. He may be too small though. He's strong, but he's a little small. I like how long it's been since we had depth in every position. Yeah, man, the fact that we don't know who's gonna make the team is crazy, because the past few years it was obvious. We were like, oh yeah, we're struggling at this position. We need more help. Now we're gonna, like, I think the best way to put it, some guys that get cut from this team this year, last year we would have been like, man, I wish we could have had like a, you know, say DeShazer Everett doesn't make it or Adam Humphries doesn't make it. Man, I would kill to get Adam Humphries last year, things like that. That's what's crazy about this team and how well this roster is built now. How deep we are at every position. Guys that's gonna get cut this year, we would have wished we had them last year. You know what I'm saying? Like up the stream. Appreciate that, Johnny. Appreciate that. I agree too. Where we at? Where is it at? Where was it at? Oh, it's because my screen is kind of small. Okay, there we go. I was tripping. All right, do you know Andrew Tate? I don't know why I recognize that name, but it's slipping my mind right now. I'm straight training camp. My whole brain is training camp. We should keep less O-linemen, 5 corners to make. Hold on, let me change the title to Daron Payne COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and, so people, when they pull up to the stream, I don't have to keep repeating myself. People already know Daron Payne out here down bad. Let me move this over here. How many characters I still got? Oh yeah. Let me Daron Payne. COVID. I might have to get rid of some characters then. I'll just put got to make it simple. Dash. I gotta find 13 characters to get rid of. Training camp. I'm gonna say training camp review by itself. Review. Take notes away. All right, save. I had to finesse the title real quick to get that in there. Had to finesse the title real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, where we at? Okay, let me get back to where I was with the stream. Where am I at? Okay. Wait, why did the chat get so skinny? What did I do to make the chat so skinny? All right, here we go. All right, so I have a few donations to catch up to as well. So let me skip to those and I'm gonna scroll back up. My boy Matthew was good. Always great work, Rico. How is Taylor look throwing and running? Hit like everyone, please. Appreciate that, Matthew. Big time, man. Thank you for the donation. We getting the donations kicked off too, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've heard that Taylor Heineke actually hasn't looked good so far in training camp. Like, he looked really good in mandatory mini camps, but so far in training camp, it's like obvious Ryan Fitzpatrick is destined to be the week 1 starter. He hasn't done anything to close that gap right now. So it's looking ugly for Taylor Heineke right now. I mean, again, he's at the very least, he's going to be a really good backup. But as far as him starting over Ryan Fitzpatrick, it's kind of ugly. What's good, Lifelong? Appreciate the donation. We starting to put some donations. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. My fault. We starting to put some donations together. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Chat going crazy a little bit. Yes, sir. Let me make sure there's no more donation before I scroll back up. Oh, we got one from King. What's good? You plan on doing streams with other Washington? I'd love to see you and Ed Oliver. We've already done one once, but yeah, man, I'm always open to do streams with other Burgundy and Gold content creators, man. I love this community. Like I said, was that last live stream I was talking about, man? I'm so glad. I'm so happy I'm not part of the Falcons YouTube community, you know, being from Atlanta. So I'm so happy I'm with the Burgundy and Gold. First of all, we're everywhere. Australia, Germany, the UK, Brazil, Mexico. Like, we're literally everywhere. But even just like content creator wise, I love everybody that's in the community, man. Shouts out everybody. Cause like it's like the perfect amount. We're not oversaturated like the cowboy community on YouTube, where there's some good ones, but there's also some bad ones. And then we're not like it's only 3 of us out here like some YouTube communities. We're like the perfect middle of where it's like a lot of us, but like everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is great content. We're all, you know, it's not oversaturated. It's not, you know, underwhelming. We're deep, but it's not too many of us to where we got some bad ones out there. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. I love the Burgundy and Gold community, man. I'm so happy to be a fan of this team. I mean, even just our history, though, having 3 Super Bowls, a lot of teams still don't have 1. You know what I'm saying? Taylor is known for not being the best QB in practice. Yeah, he even said that. Do a stream with Louis T. I'm definitely down to put that together, man. I'm down to stream with anybody. I don't have nothing against anybody. I'm open. I just be so busy. Like, even just outside of YouTube with the yard and stuff, I'm just not even like in my room a lot of the time. But yeah, I'm super down, especially like schedule stuff and put it on a calendar and get ready for it. Oh yeah. Haven't heard anything about Jamin Davis at camp. No good or bad news. Yeah, I think he's just balling out. Not super like, oh my Lord, he looks like a Hall of Famer already. But the fact that we're not hearing anything from him is kind of a good thing. Maybe not the best thing, because again, if he was playing like a Hall of Famer, we would just keep hearing about him all the time. But we're not hearing anything from him, which also means he's not being bad. Yeah. Rico, any update on you and this Friday? Wait, what's this Friday? Love your channel on Contacts, Protect, and Rico if they can set up a round table with y'all, Lou, Ed, Pedro. Oh yeah, that would be dope. We can get like all the top dogs in one together. Don't forget Warpath as well in there. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some people. My boy talking with, man, we got a lot of people. If we can do one big one with everybody, that'd be so dope. Rico changed today's topic to Payne COVID list. Oh yeah, I mean, I announced it, but yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just ugly. I don't even know what to say. Rico, did you check out Quinn Edwards? No, I have not had the chance yet, but I'm writing that down again. If I see it twice in my tabs, in my information stuff, then I'll know like, all right, let me go ahead and do this because I wrote it down twice. Get Ron on There's some good names beside Red Wolves, but it's the best. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be Red Wolves. I just prefer it. You know what I'm saying? Get Ron on the screen. Wait, what you mean get Ron on the screen? Rico, I'm praying Tyler will be the starter down the field, down the road instead of in the draft. Tyler who? Tyler Larson? Matt Corral is my sleeper QB for next draft. Yeah, Malik Willis and Matt Corral are easily my two, like, those are who I'm gonna keep my eye on the most. Cause Sam Howell, we already know. Spencer Rattler, Ritter. There's a lot of them, man. I know I'm missing some. Carson Strong is interesting as well. But like Matt Corral and Malik Willis are easily my two because they're super boom or bust. They're supreme level boom or bust. So those are gonna be the guys I watch the most. I may even live stream a Liberty game, just like how with the Burgundy and Gold, I don't necessarily show the game, but I'll like have the stats up where in this area right here where you see Fitzpatrick and everybody, I'll have the stats up. And then like I'll just, I'll be commentating and analyzing and talking about the Liberty game going on, stuff like that. I might do that. That's how much I'm interested in Malik Willis. I mean, again, I'm biased. He went to Westlake, Southwest Atlanta, all of that. So like I'm super biased. I'm willing to admit it. I'm super biased for Malik Willis. But at the end of the day, nothing triumphs my Burgundy and Gold. So when it comes draft time and Malik Willis isn't looking good, I'm gonna be completely objective about it. And if I don't want him, I don't want him. Like if he doesn't progress, like if the draft were today, I don't think I necessarily want Malik Willis because I don't know yet. I don't know how good he's gonna ever end up being. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. This year, I'm optimistic. I think he's gonna progress. I think with him finally starting for only his second year in his college career, I think he's gonna take a big leap forward as far as like all of the technique, footwork, and accuracy issues that he has in decision making. Once he gets that down, I think he has the potential to be the best quarterback in this class, honestly. But he's just not there yet. And I love Malik Willis. I have every reason to be biased, in favor to him. But if by draft time, if by April next year he's not looking good, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to just forget about him because I'm not about to. I don't care if somebody went to Westlake. I don't care if somebody's literally from my exact neighborhood I live in. I'm not about to let you ruin my Burgundy and Gold. Burgundy and Gold is priority over everything. I don't care if you went to Georgia. Again, I don't care if you went to Westlake. I don't care if you from Atlanta. I don't care. And above all else, a Burgundy and Gold is the priority. Need to blitz up some likes for Rico and Brody. Appreciate that, Brian. What's good, Jerry Sports Takes, man? Make sure y'all go check out his channel as well. Of course, Rich and J-Mon, all of them, man. Everybody. King Sean, who else in here that I need to shout out? Just joined from quarantine. What's good, Tony? And I hope everyone is safe. I'm excited to watch your videos as always. Appreciate that. Any news on Ricky Seals-Jones? Does Samus Reyes make the team now? Well, first of all, Ricky Seals-Jones' injury isn't that bad, so it's not like oh, Ricky Seals-Jones is hurt, so now Samus Reyes has to make the roster by default. He's not that hurt. I think he's right back in like full go and everything, even though he has been fighting people like Montez Sweat and Chase Young. But I think Samus Reyes is definitely ahead of schedule. He still may not be ahead of Ricky Seals-Jones on the depth chart, but Samus Reyes is definitely better today than what I thought he would be back when we first signed him. So he's still not there yet, but he's definitely ahead of schedule. So I'm excited. Now, Samus Reyes is one of the players I'm most interested in. Terry Curtis and Diami looking like the Posse 2.0. Now, I think Diami's going to end up being even better than Curtis Samuel. I'm super excited about Diami. My problem with Willis, he's a project, and we don't got time for no project, but his ceiling is Deshaun Watson to me, but his floor is like Cardale Jones. But my guy, like for us, is my boy Ritter. That's what I'm saying. I got to see some progress. That's what I think. It just depends on what he looks like by the time next year comes around for the draft. Because today, like I said, he's a super project. As of today, he's a super project, and I'd be willing to take him like maybe later in the draft, like third round or something. But I'm hoping by next year, April, he's like a definitive like top 10. You got to take him pick like a Trey Lance. Like I think he could be like a Trey Lance type of thing. And my thing is like I think. And it's hard to say like his ceiling is higher than Deshaun Watson because Deshaun Watson's so great, but it is like he's faster, he has a stronger arm, so I would say his ceiling is higher than a Deshaun Watson. But yeah, I agree, his floor could be ugly. Quinn Ewers is a QB skipping his senior year of high school to be a freshman at Ohio State. Bet. Let me write that down too so I don't forget. Copy. Y'all know me, man. I don't really pay attention to recruits unless I really want them. Or like there's a chance they may go to UGA, you know what I'm saying? I don't really keep up with everybody in high school like that. If it doesn't pertain to my Georgia, I'm typically, in the dark on a lot of guys until like, they're like sophomore, junior year when they're about to, potentially hit the draft and things like that. I'm usually not early on prospects for other teams like Ohio State and Alabama and stuff. Maybe like other SEC teams sometimes because my Georgia plays them. Like when we play Florida, I'd be like, dang, who's that freshman out there balling? You know what I'm saying? It'll be stuff like that. Or if I wanted them to go to Georgia and Georgia was recruiting them, I kept track of them that way. Then it ended up on like an Ohio State. Now I remember them because of that. But like generally, if you don't have anything to do with Georgia or you're not from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I typically don't know high school recruits unless you're like the top guys. Like Justin Lowe, I'm still sick about Georgia not getting Justin Lowe. If you're like one of them guys, like a potential generational talent, like Justin Lowe, oh yeah, I remember you. Oh, I definitely remember you. But yeah, I'm just too busy to keep up with everything. But I do want to get back heavy into recruiting because at one point in time I was super duper on heavy with recruiting. I knew everybody on every team for like a little while, but Rico should give himself some air horns for the great videos and staying clocked in. I appreciate, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. You got a good point, Johnny. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? You got a good point right there, Johnny. Appreciate that. Jamin Davis, defensive rookie of the year season. Oh yeah, I definitely feel like it. Yeah, I definitely feel like it. Rico, how are the highway speeds in Atlanta and the DMV? People usually drive 75. We don't have highway speeds. We don't. Generally, cause like we have speed minimums. We have like some highways. I think it's 285 where it literally is like a speed minimum. I think it's like a 60 mile per hour speed minimum or something like that. I think it's either I-20 or 285, I believe. I think it's 20 maybe. But yeah, if you're on a 75 speed limit driving 80, don't be in the left lane because there's people out here driving 100 and you're gonna make us mad. You're gonna anger everybody. Georgia, like our police presence as far as like speeding tickets and stuff like that isn't as heavy as a lot of other places. Certain areas like Riverdale, Cobb County, there's just certain places like Thornton Road not to speed on, but like certain areas near me like Camp Creek or certain highways, certain parts of the highway, you can literally go 140 because other people are doing it too. I'm not about to push 140, but you literally can't. It'll be a 75 miles per hour speed limit. I'll be driving say like 90 and I'm getting dusted and I'm not even in the far left lane. I'm in like the second to the left because I already know I don't feel like driving as fast as everybody else is. It would be like cars passing me by. Like, I don't know. Georgia's weird. I know it's weird. I know a lot of other places aren't like that. Man, let's focus on the season before NFL draft, letting COVID. That's why but I-285 is the deadliest highway in the world. I mean, in America. And that's why. That's literally why. Like, it's not a good thing. That's just how it is. Man, let's focus on the season before NFL draft. Let's get COVID thing in order so we can even have a season. He said, we talk about draft, playoffs. We got to worry about what we got going on now. Hey, Rico, do you think our season is in jeopardy? It's ugly. Oh, yeah. John Lynch is for sure ugly. Oh, man. This COVID-19 thing is getting out of hand. Delta variant of COVID is no joke. I mean, Ron Rivera said that a lot of guys set up appointments to get vaccinated today. Whether they actually went in to go do it today or not, who knows? We'll see. My boy DMV Sports Zone with the donation, man. Appreciate that. Yo, Rico, our guys need to get vaccinated. Man, yeah, it's ugly, man. Again, I really don't have no opinions. It's do what you want to do. But it is to the point that it's like get vaccinated or don't play football. Because it's literally you're making it harder for everybody else. We're literally on a fast way track to forfeiting games for real at this point. We really are. And again, even if you don't believe in vaccinations or not, with the way that the NFL rules are set up, it's a job. You just kind of have to. Because there's even a rule by the NFL. It's not Rivera's fault. This is not him doing it. It's the NFL. It's his boss. He can't do anything about it. I'm pretty sure if he could, he would change it if he could, but he can't. Like I even explained in a video, even if you don't catch COVID-19, if you're unvaccinated and you were around somebody that has it, you're now in the COVID-19 list. That's some people. Like Brandon Sheriff, I don't even think had a positive test, but he was around one of the guys that actually did have COVID, and since I think he's unvaccinated, he's now in COVID protocol. Whereas if you're vaccinated and you're around somebody that has COVID-19, you're not put on that COVID-19 protocol. You don't have to miss games. So like it's even things like that. Even if you don't feel like COVID-19 actually helps, like if it stops the virus or not, whether whatever their opinions are on that, the facts are if you're unvaccinated, you're highly unlikely to play on Sundays just because of how the NFL set up the rules. Again, I don't want to put too much blame on Rivera because it's not really his fault. This is coming down from the higher aboves. This is not him. I'm pretty sure if he had it his way, he would probably change the rules, even though, again, he wants players to get vaccinated because he's immune deficient. So, like, there's that. But at the same time, again, it's not Rivera. I don't want people to keep blaming Rivera too much. It's more so his bosses are on him to get on the players. You know what I'm saying? It's his job to encourage the players to get vaccinated because the NFL is on his neck about having the lowest vaccination rate in the NFL. At least we don't anymore. Indianapolis now does, and we're over 70%. And again, I don't have any opinions on whether people should or should not get vaccinated as far as like the vaccines go, but just as far as NFL goes and actually being available for games, you kind of have to. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the NFL has set itself up. And I don't want Ron Rivera taking so much blame. I appreciate it. My boy Redskin007. Appreciate the donation per usual. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's over 9,000.
I predict Landon Collins gets 6 picks this year. I heard he got a new bionic leg from someone on the down low. That man got a black market leg, you saying? That's what he got. He went to Cyberpunk world and got a leg real quick. Let me see. Let me get back to the comments. He has never been a high pick guy, even in his. Oh yeah, I saw somebody say Malik Willis is a baller. Do players that have or had the COVID have to get the vaccine? I think so, but I remember seeing some weird rule, like if you had COVID once before, that technically means, like according to the rules, you're vaccinated. Like that means you had your first shot or something on paper to the NFL. Something crazy. His new leg is not normal. Nothing but Payne. Yeah, man. That boy Daron Payne, man. NFL needs to put out COVID rules, not 42 teams failing. Do you think we make trades before 53-man roster cuts come down? Hey, man, if this COVID-19 situation gets out of hand, we may just need players to just play games. You know what I'm saying? It may get ugly. We may go out there against the Chargers and not even have a 53-man roster to put out there at this rate. People need to wake up. How does it work with people that had it or have? I don't know. I remember seeing it somewhere. It was something weird. Like if you already, people who had COVID should be considered vaccinated, in my opinion. It's something like that. It's like if you've already had COVID before, it's like the equivalent of already having your first shot. I think I saw somewhere. I don't remember if that's true or not. I don't even remember if the source was trustworthy, but I remember seeing that somewhere. Rico, what's up, fam? Question: who are you most excited to see play this season, De'Ami Brown or Jamin Davis? I don't know. I think Jamin Davis helps our team more, but personality-wise and who I just personally like more, just again, because of personality, like talking trash and all of that, De'Ami Brown. So team-wise, Jamin Davis, because he's gonna be a bigger help. He plays a more integral piece. He's a more integral piece. He plays a more important role because we just don't have we don't have a Terry McLaurin of linebackers already. De'Ami Brown doesn't have that much pressure to perform because we already have Curtis Samuel, we already have Terry McLaurin. We don't have a Terry McLaurin of linebacker. So Jamin Davis is more important to the team. But me personally, De'Ami Brown, just off of his personality, how much he likes to talk trash, he kind of brings some Pierre Garçon trash talking with him, and I've missed that. I heard it has its own heartbeat. He talking about the Delta. What's good, Ivan? We worried about our team cuts. There's always good players that get released that we might get. Yeah, there's always players surprise cuts. There's always every year from another team that we may be able to get. This COVID issue is becoming a problem. Seriously, bruh. We have more players on the COVID-19 reserve list than we've had days of practice. Like literally at this rate, 30 days, 2 weeks from now, we'll have 30 players on COVID-19. Like it's crazy. I'm scared. But I don't think it's going to keep getting worse. But then again, I said that before Brandon Sheriff was on it. And then after Brandon Sheriff got on it, I was like, well, it's not going to get any worse, hopefully. Then Daron Payne is on it, so I don't know. Did you hear about Nick Chubb? Of course I heard about my boy Nick Chubb getting that money. Yes, sir. Georgia Bulldog doing it big. I'm just more, not even just the fact that he's, Georgia Bulldog for life. The injuries he had, I thought he would never even get drafted. Because that's what's, I keep telling people this. I don't think people know. I'm not sure if people saw Nick Chubb before the injuries. Like, Nick Chubb is great now, but like if he never had those ACL injuries, he would be even faster than he is now. He would be even better. Like he was like Todd Gurley talent at one point, but then he kept getting those ACL injuries, and so now he's still really good, but I would say Nick Chubb is probably only 85% of what he should have been talent-wise. So that's what's crazy, and I'm just happy to see him get that money and bounce back from those severe injuries, because I thought it was over with for him. Back-to-back leg injuries, just like my boy Zeus, my boy Zamir White. He's bouncing back. We'll see how he does at the NFL level. He was another 5-star recruit as well at running back. We'll see how if he can pull a Nick Chubb. I'm not too optimistic about it because that's just really hard to do. But we'll see. I'm wishing the best for Zamir White as well. I hope he pulls a Nick Chubb. But yeah, man, like Nick Chubb, to see what he used to be and what he is now, like how much progress he's made from recovering, but at the same time, like he's not what he used to be. Like the Nick Chubb right now in the Browns is still only 85% of what he should have been if it weren't for the injuries. Like I think people forget that the Nick Chubb was like supposed to be like the next Todd Gurley type of thing, like that dominant. Who you want to start at QB? I don't know. I mean, I'm really interested in seeing what Taylor Heinicke can do if he can just take over week 1. But it's looking like that's not even going to happen, so it's no point in even hoping for it. Like, it's not about to happen. It's already over with. Ryan Fitzpatrick is pretty much already destined to start week 1. It was already ugly for him, but then he came out this first week of training camp not looking too good. Yeah, so Taylor Heinicke is probably just a really, really good backup as of right now. Since COVID, they should bump up practice squads to keep players ready. See, you would think, but I think at the same time, they're not going to do that because they're going to pressure people to get vaccinated. They don't want to give any leeway. They're like, you get vaccinated or you don't play. So I don't think they're going to even do. I think they should too. I agree. But the NFL being the NFL, they're going to be like, well, you should have been vaccinated. You shouldn't need more practice squad spots. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. You know how the NFL is. They're super cold. They don't care. Just hit 100 followers on Washington Saga. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go follow my boy Washington Saga, a.k.a. J-Mon on Instagram. Jay Smith-Williams and Shaka Toney will probably make the roster. Toohill and Bradley King will fight for our last spot. I think Bradley King will beat out Toohill because I've heard good things from Bradley King so far. I've heard a lot of good things from Bradley King so far. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Shaka Toney, James Smith-Williams, because he's versatile. He can play interior defensive line and edge rusher. Shaka Toney has some of the best explosion and bend on this team as far as an edge rusher, and I'm hoping that we develop him into an all-pro level outside Sam linebacker type of guy. So I'm interested in him. And then Bradley King, they're saying like out of all of those guys you just listed, all 4 of those guys, I think he's having the best camp so far. And then Toohill's probably on the outside looking in. I don't like De'Ami Brown. I don't think he's good or will be good. I didn't like so many picks, but when we had Kyle Smith, I love all the picks. Now I love De'Ami Brown. I'm super excited. I think De'Ami Brown's going to be a dog. And yes, if you caught the old variant, you were fine for 6 months because it was already in your system, but I don't know about the Delta variant, though. No Fitz, no Landon Collins, no Sheriff, 30 million cap space next year. Sounds like Aaron Rodgers kind of money. Okay, do the math. Do the math. My sister had both shots. She has COVID-19. It's the new COVID-19. She was just taken off a ventilator yesterday. India came to Walmart without a mask and got his prescription, gave it to her. It's chaos out there, man. They just need to make more. They just need to open more roster spots, COVID or not. Yeah, I agree, but the NFL is going to be petty. Breaking news, Clemson is joining the SEC. Is that true, or is that just like you saying that? Because I know they will eventually. We talked about that on the Friday stream. They eventually will. Because with all of these, this super conference with all of these teams, Oklahoma and Texas joining us, Clemson already plays a weak schedule. And it's always like, do they even deserve to be in the college football playoffs? Who did they play? You know what I'm saying? You just kind of have to go off the fact that they had Trevor Lawrence and the great talent around them to assume they deserve to be in it. And it worked out. They ended up winning a championship, so they did deserve to be in it. But like Clemson's schedule is rough, and they need to definitely move to the SEC so they can get respect and get voted into these playoffs like they should, because they don't play anybody. Clemson barely plays anybody. Bro, they trying to make a super conference now. The ACC isn't as good. So is Clemson for real? Let me go look that up. Is Clemson for real doing the SEC thing? They about to pull up 2025 just like Oklahoma and Texas? Let me go look. Is that real? Basically confirms rumor SEC believes Clemson SSU not joining. It would be Clemson. I'm seeing 2 days ago, FSU president basically confirms rumors of SEC interest. So I'm seeing FSU I'm saying Florida State is interested, which makes sense. I mean, it's about to be a super conference. I'm not seeing anything from Clemson yet, but I didn't do a deep dive, so I don't know. I mean, people are getting, and it's so fun too, because I'm already in the SEC with my Georgia Bulldogs. And again, it's gonna suck, just like we talked about on Friday. It's gonna kind of suck because now Texas and Oklahoma are gonna take recruits away from Georgia, because Georgia's been recruiting pretty well in Texas, but now, because we were like, you know what I'm saying, you want to play in the SEC, come play for Georgia. They're playing over there, going to Texas. You're not gonna have a tough schedule. You need to come play for it. But now that the Texas is in the SEC, now they're gonna get those Texas recruits that wanted to play in the SEC. I know Texas A&M is sick, because that was their only calling card. They were like, hey man, don't go to Texas. We're Texas A&M. We're in the SEC. Come play. Come join us. And then now Texas is here. Oh, Texas A&M about to not getting any more recruits. No more Montez Sweats. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly for them, man. Even uglier for them than the rest of us. Think about it, Rico. If Clemson leaves there, no Notre Dame versus Clemson, that game was the best this year. Emerged Cornell Powell. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm not even saying it's better for Clemson to join us. I'm just saying in Clemson's point of view, from the way their schedule is set up, they barely play anybody. They play Notre Dame, but you know what I'm saying? So that's not a really good case for them making the college football playoffs, which is the ultimate goal now. Bowl games don't matter that much anymore. That's pretty much an old pastime. So as for Clemson, it's better for them to join the SEC so that their schedule can be tougher, so they can have a better case for making the playoffs, especially now that they don't have Trevor Lawrence anymore. There was pretty much like even though Clemson didn't play anybody, they got Trevor Lawrence, so they got to be a certain type of good, so we should vote them into the playoffs. That was pretty much the logic the past couple of years. Now that they don't have Trevor Lawrence, even though they do have dogs, they got that DJ kid. I don't know if that's going to be enough if their schedule's weak, and then you have Georgia, Alabama, LSU, and all of these guys, Texas, and all of them. I mean, by then, DJ is going to be in the NFL. But you know what I'm saying? Clemson's schedule is not going to be good enough. People are going to question, who did you even play to be in the playoffs type of thing. But hey, maybe Clemson pulls up to the SEC, then Notre Dame is right behind them. You know what I'm saying? FSU. About to be a super conference, y'all. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Again, I'm not necessarily saying it's a good thing, but I'm just saying in the point of view of the teams that want to join, that's why they want to join. Because, at a certain point, who are you going to be playing on your schedule if you're not in the SEC? Texas and FSU, why they moving? They got no chance of winning. Oh, yeah, Texas and FSU, they pull up to the SEC. They not winning even half their games at first. But as they get recruits, because now, again, Georgia, Alabama, all of us were still in recruits from Texas and Florida, because we were like, hey, man, Florida had, some of them. From Florida State that Florida State should have gotten, but our calling card in Texas for Alabama and Georgia was we're in the SEC. You want to come play for the SEC? Don't go play for Texas A&M. Go play with us. Now that Texas is in the SEC, it's going to be hard for Alabama and Georgia to recruit in Texas as well as we have. So I personally don't like it because it's making it harder for Georgia to recruit. But we'll see. There's a chance the vaccine negatively affected her health, making her more susceptible. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff. Again, I don't even do serious research. I don't have any strong opinions on the whole vaccine situation. My whole thing is, it's just at this point, the NFL has made it to where you either get vaccinated or you don't play. That's the only thing. Other than that, you want to get vaccinated, you don't want to get vaccinated, it's whatever. I personally don't care. Do you see Ron going after Watson if Houston start lowering their asking price, make us instant Super Bowl contenders? I don't know, bro. Ron Rivera is huge on culture. Bro, he's huge. So I doubt it. I think we're far more likely to get Aaron Rodgers. Nick Saban is pushing holes in walls. Bro, I'm telling you, it's going to be so much harder. He said after we whoop Georgia, they'll know to put us in. Nah, Christian Miller. We'll see y'all. Did we play Clemson this year? We play y'all this year, Christian Miller. Montez Sweat went to Mississippi. Oh, my fault. I keep getting Mississippi State and Texas A&M mixed up. My fault. Thank you. Dang, who went to Texas A&M? Because Pat Mahomes was Texas Tech. Who's Texas A&M? I'm tripping. Wasn't it Jonathan? Who I gotta go look it up. Take a step back and use y'all brains. They have no right to force a person to have a medical procedure, and getting the shot is a medical procedure. But it's a job. That's the thing. It's either, it's a job. They see it as it's a privilege to play in the NFL. If you don't want to get the vaccine, don't play. That's how they view it. Again, I don't have any strong opinions on the matter. I don't care. I'm super in the middle. But at the end of the day, it is a job. You know what I'm saying? And it does suck that they're forcing people without forcing people. That does suck, but it's just the way it is, man. Rico, them sound like fighting words. He's talking about your Bulldogs. Yeah, I saw him, Herb. I saw him. He a Clemson fan. We'll see. It's about the money and recruits. Oh yeah, no, it's mainly money. This whole thing is straight money, and it's crazy too because even as bad as Texas has been, as sorry as they've been for the past few years. I saw somewhere, I think I heard it on ESPN or read it in an article somewhere, something like that recently, like last week. Texas A&M still had like the highest grossing. They were still like the highest grossing college program. Like they still made more money than Alabama and everybody, which is crazy because again they're sorry, but I don't know. It's just Texas. Texas is Texas. And now that they're bringing that to the SEC, we're about to really be the money conference. Yeah, we play week 1 primetime in Charlotte. Oh yeah, we pulling up. Say less, man. We about to dog y'all for real, man. You already know how that go, Christian Miller. SEC Clemson about to start off 0-1 for the first time in forever. I know it's about to hurt. Oh yeah, Manziel went to thank you. I was like somebody famous went to Texas A&M. I'm not tripping. My Fighting Irish will go undefeated this year. Let them know, John Lynch. Let them know. There's a lot of negative effects from the vaccine. I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. If we had dropped all the mask mandates, quarantine, and vaccine mandates, and everything else, just went completely back to normal, we had probably reached hard immunity within a year. That's an interesting theory. Just go ahead and run into it head first and see who makes it out on the other side. That's kind of sounds like a purge though. Maybe in 2025. He said maybe. Oh, you talking about his Notre Dame? My Buckeyes are better than your Bulldogs. Oh, nah. Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, y'all do got some dogs at receiver. You got a Chris Olave and the other guy. But nah, man. And y'all O-line is going to be crazy. Y'all D-line is going to be crazy. Nah, y'all not Georgia. We'll see, though. We'll see, man. It's all we'll see, man. It's coming up soon. September's not that far away, man. We about to get it. We about to see. It's August already. We about to see. All this trash talk. Y'all not going to keep disrespecting my Georgia. You just watch Notre Dame scared of us. They changed. Tied for life. Oh yeah, we got the Alabama in here too, man. We ain't scared of Clemson. Y'all don't even have Pickens, so I'm gonna say 51. I ain't worried, man. We don't need. I mean, I love Pickens, and I think he, if he gets back healthy enough, maybe he's got to stay another year draft wise. Because like this year, he may just go like in the 3rd round. Because first of all, off the field concerns and his injury. But I think if he comes back another year, I think he'll go easily 1st round, maybe even like top 15 receiver type of talent. Like he's literally the best receiver we've had since AJ Green. But still, we got so much other talent. I ain't worried, man. We don't need George Pickens. It would be nice to have him, but you making it seem like we lose George Pickens, we can't score. Roll Tide roll. Okay, hard immunity like hard. That quarterback at Alabama has $1 million endorsement. Yeah, I don't even remember his name because I don't even think he's that good. But hey, you're a quarterback for Alabama. You're going to get that money. And that's what's crazy, bro. Because like, I know the NCAA hates players getting paid, but like guys like Nick Saban have to love it because that's just another recruiting pitch now. Oh yeah, come be the quarterback for Alabama. You're going to get some $1 million endorsements. Like, come on now. Like, you know how crazy that is for recruiting now? How much of an advantage that is to big programs like Alabama? Oh, my Lord. And we getting Justin Ross back. Y'all over with. I ain't worried about Justin Ross. Even though Justin Ross was a dog his freshman year. We'll see. We'll see. I ain't too worried about Justin Ross, though. Our defense is about to be ridiculous. I think we might honestly have the best defense in college football this next year. Offense, we'll see. That offense is always shaky. I don't love JT Daniels as much as a lot of people do. I like him way more than any quarterback we've had for years. Of course, excluding Justin Fields because that doesn't really count. I like him way more than Jake Fromm. I like him way more than Stetson Bennett. But I'm still not. I don't like JT Daniels as much as I like Malik Willis, Matt Corral, Sam Howell, Ritter, Rattler, Carson Strong. Like he's not up there to me. So we'll see about Georgia's offense. I'm still a little, not too sure, but. The defense is about to be ridiculous. I don't care. The defense is about to be ridiculous. Alabama QB is Bryce Young. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I even remember Bryce Young for Alabama was the #1 recruit in this position. I remember looking him up and I just didn't love him like that. Like I definitely was higher on DJ. I was higher on that what's that guy from DC? That DC quarterback that Rich keeps bringing up. I liked his highlights more than I like Bryce Young's as well. But we'll see. Maybe I might be sleep on Bryce Young. We'll see. What's that quarterback? I forgot where he went to. Is he at Oklahoma or something like that? The one that's from DC. I like him more than I like Bryce Young, but we'll see. I mean, high school is weird. So Johnny Boat, West Virginia Mountaineers. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Caleb Williams. Thank you. Yeah, I like Caleb Williams more than I Bryce Young. But again, we'll see. We'll see. I may be wrong. What's the difference? I mean, I'm not that high on JT Daniels, so I'm not even gonna act like JT Daniels is gonna have a better college career than Bryce Young. But I'm just saying, like, out of the young guns, I like DJ, Caleb Williams. I like Brock Vandagriff better than Bryce Young too as well. But we'll see. What's the difference? Wait, where'd it go? The comment left. What's the difference? The QBs with the Cowgirls get the same, at least at Alabama, they win. I'm willing to get a second team in college since I'm not that invested and don't really care. Anybody interested in picking me up, preferably not ACC. I mean, pull up to Georgia, you know what I'm saying? What's the closest? What would be the closest team to DC? Or just get a player you really like. Like, go look at everybody's recruiting classes, like Georgia, Alabama, whoever, Clemson, whatever, and see if you can find anybody from DC. That would be how I would do it. I'd be like, who's out here recruiting really good DC players, and then you can start there. You know what I'm saying? Georgia's the definition 8-4, bruh, because it's terrible QB play. We've been great. Well, at first it was receivers and quarterback. Then last year it was quarterback. And then hopefully this year it won't be quarterback. Bro, we've had some of the worst quarterback situations in college football. Like, it's bad. Once we get quarterback situation, Georgia's literally the burgundy and gold. Once we figure out quarterback, it's literally over with. Our offensive line is always crazy. Our defense is always crazy. Our running backs are usually the best in the league. I mean, in college, at least as a group, maybe not even individually, but as a group. Without it, we always have 3 5-stars just chilling, barely even getting carries. And then now our receivers are finally good. Like I said, our receivers were bad like 2-3 years ago, but now our receivers are finally good. So it's literally just been quarterback holding us back, just like the burgundy and gold. If you got love for the burgundy and gold, there's no way you can't have love for Georgia, because it's literally exactly parallel. Caleb, I think Samus Reyes is tight end too. I hope so, man. Bro, if Samus Reyes is good enough to take over as tight end too, it's over with. They said his blocking is already pretty good. That's ahead of schedule. He's already a better receiver than we thought he would be at this point, but he's just not a great short yard receiver because he's not great at route running. He's not great at getting his head turned around and getting his hands up quickly to catch a pass. But down the field, he's already a threat. Red zone, he's kind of a threat, and he's already a decent blocker. Like, I think he's already a better blocker than Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis ever were. So that's big news. Like, that's already, I think he's going to make the team right there alone. Best Oklahoma QB yet. Clemson about to mop Georgia. Oh, yeah, I love this. I love it. They sound nice. We going to see. Okay, I've just paid. Maybe where they want to endorse in Alabama quarterbacks because of Nick Saban. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mix of both. I think because Bryce Young is a highly coveted recruit, and is Alabama, Nick Saban. You like Sam Howell? Yeah, I like him. I think he's a fairly safe pick. But I'm far more interested in Ritter. No, Spencer Rattler. My fault, not Ritter. Rattler. And of course Malik Willis and Matt Corral, like I said, and Carson Strong. I'm more interested in all 4 of them over Sam Howell. Trade for Jake Fromm. I hate Jake Fromm so much. Hey, pull up the Clemson, man. We in the ACC, but we in the chip every year, playoffs every year. But it's about to stop. If y'all don't move to the SEC and y'all schedule's looking ugly, it's about to be ugly for y'all trying to make the playoffs. I do like Caleb, so maybe Oklahoma. They got some good DC guys too. So yeah, Oklahoma, that's your team, Rich. You about to be in the SEC soon. You know, go ahead and join the Oklahoma stock while it's still a little down. Then when they're in the SEC, you can say you was an Oklahoma fan before they were in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Get in early. Cutting ribeyes, watching street scores, life's good. Appreciate that, Shave Me Lately. That boy over there chefing up. He said Maryland or something, or Virginia Tech. Nah. If you're really trying to root for a team that may make the playoffs, that wouldn't be a good move. And that's what's sad too, because Maryland and Virginia Tech always have extremely talented players. They're just never able to really put a team together. You know what I'm saying? But it's location. It's literally location. The Southeast Conference is just literally, it's just destined for them to have great recruits, because most of the talent comes from Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and a lot of them don't want to go too far away from home. They want to stay near their family, so they end up going to these big programs. And then once you're already a big program, it's hard to fall off. Once you're Alabama and you're winning all these championships and you're already known as a powerhouse, they could have a losing season next year. They're still gonna recruit well. It's just over with. Jake Fromm better than Haskins, no cap. Nah. Yeah, Haskins was bad for us, but don't you dare disrespect. Don't you dare disrespect Haskins with that slander. What's good, King, with another donation? Appreciate that. Hearing Mac Jones gonna beat out Cam, they tripping. I think Mac Jones may start at some point, but I don't think he's gonna beat him out week 1. I don't think so. I got too much faith in my boy Cam. Maybe I'm biased. Leaving Six Flags in San Antonio now, heading home. Okay, Mr. Jones. I heard the Six Flags in San Antonio was really nice. Some of my family went. I think I was in New York at the time, so I couldn't go. I forgot where I was, but I couldn't. He said Georgia defense is trash. Oh yeah, nah. We know that's a troll. Yeah, we know that's a good and well troll. AGG, Wright, Sims, or Harmon can only choose one. Oh, Harmon easily for me. I like Harmon way more than all of those other guys. It's not even really close to me as far as who I like. Now, chances of making the team, I don't even think Harmon is first. He may not even be second because he wasn't drafted by this regime, signed by this regime. But like me personally, Harmon is my easy choice out of that group. It's not even close. Remember Marcus Vick, Mike Vick's brother. Love your work, hard to get. Gotta get you in my podcast, the Heartbeat Conga Hour, #1 podcast in the DMV, representing go-go music. Okay, hey, hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter information is right there. Hit me up on Twitter, man. Without a doubt, man. Definitely for sure. Shouts out go-go music too. I saw that they were gonna start doing some go-go music stuff at the stadium. I saw mixed reviews. I saw some. I mean, y'all know go-go music better than I do. It sounded nice. It looked pretty cool, but I know some people were complaining that they wanted like older generation go-go, and they wanted like real go-go dancers or something like that. I don't know. But that's still dope that they're at least trying. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have go-go music, live music. Like, I mean, even the fact that like FedEx Field is one of the last stadiums that has a live band. I remember how much go-go music they were playing in the parking deck after we won the division, the RG3 season. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really dope. That's a really pure culture that y'all have. Like, nobody, like, if you hear go-go music in California, you're assuming the guy in the car playing it is from DC. There's like no questions about it, and I love that. That's really dope. I wish we had that, but our stuff is just everywhere and oversaturated. So I'm a Maryland fan, but I have a little bit of Georgia bias. I appreciate that, man. See, we got somebody on the good side. I have a story about how we legit almost died on the last roller coaster we rode. But it got stuck. I've been on a few stuck roller coasters. I've been on roller coasters stuck a lot. Like stuck going up, so you're leaning back. Almost leaning forward, like at the very top. I've been stuck in all kinds of stuff. All types of roller coasters. The ones that like go like in a circle like this. Like it's not even like a roller coaster. It's like the one that I'll not describe it because I don't know what the ride is called. I don't remember what the ride is called in Maryland because I got to give Maryland credit too on this. Y'all Six Flags is really fun. I would say Atlanta Six Flags is more fun overall. Like not rides. Like other than roller coasters. Well, I like the Goliath a lot. But like I like our side stuff better. Like the way the area is set up. Just the park itself, it just feels like it's more people there, it's more active. And maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's bigger. I don't know. Like but y'all definitely have the better rides. Like if you enjoy roller coasters and that's all you care about, Maryland Six Flags is better than Atlanta. But if you want to go to like a hangout spot, everybody and their mama over there and it's fun, is just fighting, is stupidity, is just all kinds of dumb stuff. I prefer Atlanta. So I prefer to go to Atlanta Six Flags to chill. I prefer Maryland's if I'm really trying to ride roller coasters for real. Y'all roller coasters are easily better. Easily. I remember going there recently, like a few years ago, and I was like, man, Atlanta's slipping. Again, we got the Goliath, which is really dope, but y'all Six Flags is way better. Rico, how do you like the QB class? Do you think we draft one this year? I'm actually way more optimistic about the QB class now than I was right before the draft, like this last draft, like back in April. Like I'm actually starting to like it more. I'm starting to watch more guys. I think it's gonna end up being really good, and I hope we do. If we have to trade up in the first to get one, I'll tell you. If the Malik Willis, if we're gonna have like the 7th pick, because I think we're gonna be a really good playoff team. I think we win a playoff game or two, so somewhere in the late 20s. It just all depends on Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's all on Ryan Fitzpatrick if we win 8 games or if we win 12 games and even possibly make the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's all Ryan Fitzpatrick. The team around him is ready. It's him. But yeah, if we're like picking in the late 20s, I'm willing to trade up to like 12 or whatever maybe even like 8 to get Malik Willis if he's good enough. Again, I gotta see Malik Willis for another season, because as of today I wouldn't do it. But what I project Malik Willis to be by the time the draft comes around, with how much I'm expecting him to, you know, get better with his technique, with his vision, with his decision making, his accuracy, his footwork, you know, his throwing motion, all of that consistency. I'm willing to trade up for one of those guys. I'm team need a franchise quarterback to matter in the NFL. I forgot to start QB for Oklahoma's name. I think it's Spencer Rattler. Anyway, Ron Rivera said he wants him on his team already. Wait, did Ron Rivera really say something about Spencer Rattler? Now I'm gonna have to go look that up after this stream. I'm in the stream at 6, just a quick little 2-hour stream from 4 to 6. So at 6, I'm gonna go look that up. No cap, my Fighting Irish have a question at QB. I don't know if we will be good. Harmon, but I like AGG. I really want to take AGG, but I'd probably choose Harmon. See, I like that question. See, you got everybody answering and everything. I like that. That was an interactive question. And yeah, always the rest of y'all always feel free to answer any questions that anybody asks. Even if somebody says, "Hey Rico, what do you feel about this?" Everybody get in on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious what y'all think. That's what this stream is for. It's not just me to talk. I'm trying to have conversations with y'all, not just sit here and babble by myself one-sided. Mr. Jones, we good, bro. QB, trust me, all around we are solid. Has a team ever have back-to-back defensive player of the year? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Her Askins has been doing pretty good. Yeah, I heard that too. I saw that on Twitter somewhere. We waited in line for over an hour. Yeah, depending on when you go in Atlanta, you're gonna be literally waiting in Six Flags lines for an hour or two. Again, it's the hangout spot. It's literally if you're between the ages of like 15 to like 22, everybody and their mama is Six Flags. Now, granted, easily the most, like, I guess I could use the word hood or whatever at Six Flags I've ever been to. I've been to New Jersey, Maryland, Atlanta. I've been to a couple of more too. I just can't remember exactly. By far the most, like, it's a fight waiting to happen. It's somebody getting jumped, Six Flags ever. I mean, but that's just Atlanta. It just reflects the city in itself anyway. So you just gotta watch out for that. But it's easily one of the most entertaining Six Flags. It's literally just a hangout spot. It's like basically a big recess. It's literally like a big young adult recess. Everybody and their mom over there. It's basically like the club almost. Where was I at? Played with Chuck Brown for 8 years. Oh, that's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The legend. Even me being from Atlanta, I mean, I got some Maryland roots, born there. My mom and them, all of them super go down and stuff. I know who Chuck Brown is. And right, we got on the side, a seatbelt ripped. Oh, that boy Jones almost went out sad. We would have been looking around 2 months from now like, bro, remember Jones? What happened to Mr. Jones? Did you see Fitz was talking about his second game played and he got sacked by Sean Taylor? Yeah, I saw that. I think the first time he ever got sacked in his NFL career was by Sean Taylor. That's a crazy coincidence. And you know, Ryan Fitzpatrick being the comedian he said like he saw a Sean Taylor jersey at practice and flinched or something like that. It's all love, fam. What's good, Zulu, man? Appreciate the donation, man. Stream going stupid, man. I really appreciate y'all, for real. I really appreciate y'all. Cam Sims 800 yards. Hey, man, he may. Ryan Fitzpatrick is starting to, I would say Logan Thomas, Adam Humphries, Cam Sims, and Terry McLaurin are the 4 guys that Ryan Fitzpatrick has the best chemistry with. Adam Humphries, of course, because they had chemistry before they even came to the Washington football team. He's connecting a lot with Terry McLaurin on deep passes. He's finding Logan Thomas open a lot and in the red zone. And then Cam Sims, he's been hitting Cam Sims a lot as well. So yeah, Cam Sims may reach 800. Like with everybody focusing on Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, and De'Ami Brown, may happen for real. Then when they made us get off the ride, they ripped out another seatbelt. Oh no, Mr. Jones. Boy, it was almost in, what was that, Final Destination 3 or something like that, 4? What's good, James Panda? What's good? Welcome back. You saw Jamin Davis saying, watch this after seeing his Madden rating. Oh yeah, I saw that video. He was highly upset. He was like, oh yeah, bet. He didn't even speak too much on it. You know, a lot of people were like, what? Something. No, Jamin Davis literally saw his bet. All right, say less. I like that. So he's motivated. I like that. I'm pretty sure he was already motivated before that, but like that just added a little bit extra to it. What's good, 804? What's good? Hope the first person to get cut is Everett. Dang. I mean, I'm assuming Everett honestly won't make the team. He's my surprise cut. But dang, Hope, golly. But then again, I mean, I guess you're saying like if Derek Forrest and all of these young guys are balling out, there's no room for Deshazor Everett. So in that way, I do hope Deshazor Everett gets cut. But the way it's worded, I don't know. That sounds so crazy. He said he's seen a fan with a 21 jersey and he flinched. Yeah, that's why. Yep. I'm behind, so you said it before me, so I got to give you credit. I got stuck on one of the sky rides. Scary, bro. I'm telling, bro, getting stuck on roller coasters is not fun. Mitchellville, Rico. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. I used to live in Mitchellville. I used to live really close to FedEx Field. Do you want Trey Apke to make the roster? No, I do not. I have no particular attachment to Trey Apke. I'm not a Penn State fan. I have no attachment to him. Our parents wanted us to get off because we could die, but we waited for over an hour in the lane to get on, so we're narrow. They could only fit one person. Dang. Six Flags in Maryland is okay, but I like the Virginia amusement parks better. Are you talking about the Nickelodeon theme one? I've been to that a couple of times as a kid, back when I used to live in Maryland. Can't remember the name of it. I don't remember them having great roller coasters, but it's one of those where it's like they have a lot of great other things. It's one of them like kind of Universal Studios where it's not even necessarily the roller coasters, it's all the other extra stuff that you could do. I can't remember the name of it. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna say it. I used to like going there though. It was like a drive though. I remember it being a long drive. I'm excited to see our 5-star quarterback CJ Stroud. Okay, everybody getting 5-star quarterbacks lately, huh? My cousin was about to cry and wanted me to hold her hand. I mean, I understand, but that's scary to be stuck on a roller coaster. Is there a scrimmage going on this Friday at FedEx? Is that this Friday or is it next Friday? Well, it's not even a scrimmage. It's like a live practice at FedEx Field. What Friday is that? I know it's definitely because it's Friday because it's like a Friday night thing. But when we got off, we were both all smiles. That's dope. Okay, so everybody's straight. Nobody traumatized. I think it's a fan night at Washington. So it is this Friday. The Friday thing is this Friday. What's good, Awesome Sports? I hope the Madden ranking pissed our guys off and added fuel to the fire. Oh, yeah, a lot of them were upset. They were like, oh, yeah, bet. Say less. If he can cover and tackle better, his type of speed, no one would get behind our defense. Yeah, but, like, it's just... I don't know, bruh. It just doesn't look like it. I've never seen that speed on the field. You'll see it when he runs in a straight line. I'm going to the Friday night thing. Y'all already know Rich is. Hello. What's good, Tone? I'm 26. Yeah, Trey Apke's just never looked good on the field. Y'all think we still pick up a linebacker before the season? But hey, man, KJ Wright just out there chilling. ATL joint definitely better, and I'm from the DMV. Again, I like the DMV's roller coasters better, but like I said, I like Atlanta's everything else better. Like the side rides, like the non-roller coaster rides, like all the different things. Like we got the Joker thing where you like go upside, all of that type of stuff is like it's just a permanent loop. It's a roller coaster, but you just go something like that. And like different things. We have like the little Superman experience where like it's like a 4D. Everybody got guns and you compete against everybody next to you to shoot all the targets. Type of thing. You gotta like it's like a light roller coaster, and then everybody like it's like a little mini cart, and everybody has their own little laser guns, and you gotta shoot as many things to get the points, and it's like 4D and everything type of stuff like that. You gotta wear the 3D glasses and all of that. Like we got stuff like that, and again, it's also the hangout spot. Again, everybody 16 to 22 is the hangout spot. It's literally like an outside club, like literally. I mean everything. People be there, not even ride rides. It's just literally the hangout spot. But again, I like DMV's. I like the Maryland's roller coasters better, but I do like Atlanta's overall better. But I love New Jersey's. That safari is great, bro. The New Jersey safari is even better than the Disney World one in Florida, in Animal Kingdom. My dad was friends with Chuck Brown. See, that's history right there. That's legendary. But he couldn't play free safety, and that's literally what a free safety does. Yeah, it was struggle, bro. Struggle. We literally tried it with him and it didn't work, bro. We gave him like more than half the season to figure it out. Kawhi is declining his option and becoming an unrestricted free agent. Now we'll see. I mean, he may just do that to get more money from the Clippers and sign back, but I don't know. That's interesting that he declined his option though. If you are a player that signed with Georgia, don't go to Georgia, come to Ohio State. I hate him. I hope him and Samuel get back soon to build some chemistry with Fitz. Man, please. Brother Rico, what's good, James Fisher? What's good? King's Dominion, thank you. Yeah, King's Dominion is fun. I like the fact that it's different because all Six Flags are like, DC Universe. Cartoon Network, like Bugs Bunny and all of them. King's Dominion is Nickelodeon, so that was really cool. I just like that little switch up. And I remember it being fun. I don't exactly remember what they had because, again, I was little and my memory's terrible, but I remember it being pretty fun. He said it has 2 good roller coasters, but the rest are just okay. Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember having really good roller coasters. Rico, if we cut Morgan Moses, whom has higher paid and better, why are people acting like Adam Humphries can't be cut? Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, it's all. Yeah, no, that's the exact logic. It's definitely, if Morgan Moses can get cut, I mean, the only difference is Morgan Moses was already here before Ron Rivera got here, whereas they brought in Adam Humphries. But it's the same thing. It's a veteran that if a younger rookie shows enough promise, they're just going to move on from the veteran and let that rookie go and handle it so he can go ahead and develop for the future. Even if he's slightly worse, like say Dax Milne is just a slightly worse version of Adam Humphries right now, but they believe eventually he could become better. Maybe that's enough to like let Adam Humphries go and just stick with Dax Milne and take those lumps that come early on while he's playing. Also yesterday we went shopping at an outdoor mall. We went to Liz's locker room store. They had some Lakers gear, so I got a new shirt, but they only had one Washington football team shirt and it was a small. I need at least a medium. Yeah, we do get hated sometimes, but it could be worse. Like, you see Washington football team stuff anywhere. Florida, New York. You know, we're a pretty big brand. Even as bad as we've sucked for the past 30 years, we're still a pretty national brand. But, like, do you ever see a Jacksonville Jaguars gear outside of Florida? You know what I'm saying? Like, some teams have it way worse than us. So, at least you saw one. At least you saw one shirt. If we were winning more games, you would see more. But again, we've sucked the past 30 years. I'll tell you more about what happened in the park. All right, Mr. Jones. Let them know, Travis. Appreciate that. Yeah, everybody like up the stream, man. Before you leave out of here, make sure you like up the stream, please. Where's the button? I don't even remember which button it is. Hold on, which button is it? No, wrong button. Yeah, help me, bruh. Make sure y'all like up the stream, please. Like up the stream on the way out. We only have 17 more minutes that I'm gonna be streaming, 4 to 6, just to warn everybody. What's good, Extends? Channel member in the building. Was good. Should we grab Michael Kendricks now that his stock things are settled? What do you think about our depth at defensive end? What's good, Amon? We'll see. I think we'll wait to sign Michael Kendricks until like there's like an injury or something. I don't think we're just gonna bring him in unless somebody gets hurt. And then I like our depth at defensive end. James Smith-Williams can play interior defensive line and edge rusher. He's getting better as long as he stays healthy. William Bradley King is already making plays in training camp. I like him a lot. When in doubt, Shaka Toney is a situational pass rusher. Even though I want Shaka Toney to play Sam linebacker, I want him to develop into an all-pro level Sam linebacker. I think he's that talented, but we'll see. But I like our depth at defensive end. I think we're straight. I was worried before the draft, and then we handled it in the draft, and I'm good. And it makes me even more optimistic to hear that William Bradley King's out there making plays. I should always have a picture of me and my cousin on the ride. I look so stupid. I bet. That man got... You don't know where your camera's at. I know exactly where every camera is in Atlanta, because, like, I didn't do it the past summer. I don't think I did it the summer before that either. Like, not this summer. I'm talking about 2020. Yeah, I definitely didn't do it 2020 summer. That was the pandemic. I'm not sure if I had a season pass 2019. Maybe I did. But like a few years in a row before that, I had the season pass, I had the meal pass, and I lived so close to Six Flags. It was literally like, well, we got the meal pass, food is free. We'll just pull up to Six Flags, eat, and leave. Like, we're that close to Six Flags. So I was chilling. But we used to be there so often. Like, we didn't go a week without being in Six Flags, and we would be there like 5 to 10 deep all the time. So, like, I know where every camera is on every ride. I know exactly when to pose, how to pose, and everything. I'm ready. King's Dominion has the drop zone ride. You stay up for about a minute and drop way down. See, those are the only rides I don't really like. I'll get on them because I'm just one of those people. I'm gonna get on every ride, I guess. But I don't like the ones where you're just sitting down and drop, come back up, drop. I don't really love those. I prefer roller coasters. Here in Virginia, we have Busch Gardens. It's an amusement park. I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever been though. I've been to, where is Hershey Park? I remember going to that while I was little. I know it's in the DMV area. I know it's not in Georgia. Where is Hershey Park at? Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the stream to get Rico to 10K. Bro, we're on the way. Appreciate that, Mr. Jones. We are on the way. Kings Dominion drop tower is so good. It's like 300 feet. Yeah, I just don't love drop towers, man. Atlanta has one too. I think it's called the Scream Machine. Something I forgot. No, it's a phobia. It's the whatever the fear of heights phobia is, like acrophobia or something like that. And then I went on the one in Disney World is the only one I kind of like because it was like the Twilight Zone. And so sometimes you were really high up. That's the highest up I've ever been in one of those. And like it was sometimes you were in a building, like sometimes you were surrounded by the building and there were ghosts in front of you and all kinds of stuff. And then other times you literally would see outside and you would see how far you were. And it was literally like it was technically like an elevator gone wrong or something like that. I think it was really fun though. That was the only one I would get back on because like the whole theme, like you were outside, inside, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Disney World is just goated though. I can't wait to go back. I just hear the Daron Payne on safety protocol while I hope Coach Ron Rivera full protect himself. Man, it's getting ugly for us, man. What's good, Chris? Davis isn't doing much because he said he's really in the books right now, so I'm sure he will be moving up. Man, I can't wait, bro. I think Jamin Davis is gonna ball out, man. I'm not gonna lie. I believe Adam Humphries is safe, especially if he keeps having a great camp that's struggling to stop the slant. Oh, yeah, he's been unstoppable. Yeah, it was literally like a few plays in a row. They couldn't stop him. It was like, I think the first person to stop him was Cameron Curl. Because Cameron Curl, like, had enough. He was like, all right, bro. If nobody else is going to stop it, I'm going to stop it. Yeah, the Fitz to Humphries connection is crazy. I agree with Travis on that hit that like button, but not on the app key thing. he had to make sure he had to make sure you knew where he stood on that Trey Apke thing. Appreciate that, y'all. Rico, I rarely am home when you do the live stream, so always good when I get your scoop. By the way, when will you be in the DC for training camp, and will you live stream if you do it? What's good, Preston? Channel member in the building. I'm not sure if I can make it's just all about getting up there, like getting a flight and stuff. Because it would be dope, man. That Friday night thing at FedEx Field sounds so fun. But then again, the virus is getting worse, like the Delta and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm not. Oh, Chris Paul is going to be an unrestricted free agent as well. He just declined his option as well. Okay, it's going down in basketball. So yeah, I don't know. I may not make it this year, but I definitely do want to make it at some point. Yeah, D Payne and Brandon Sheriff on COVID. Yeah, Cornelius Lucas, Curtis Samuel, Matt Ioannidis as well. Ohio State versus Georgia. Ohio State is going to blow Georgia out the water. I mean, it sounds nice. We'll see though. We'll see, big dog. With McLaurin said, JJ gets on the field, which one would you defensively play first, run or pass? I think you got to stop Terry McLaurin and then just hope everybody else don't kill you, but they will. So that's what I'm saying. I think our team is gonna. I think our offense is gonna be so explosive because if you stop Terry McLaurin, somebody else is gonna eat. A few people gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? There's just too many weapons. Hershey Park is in Pennsylvania. Oh, I was so little, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have any sense of direction. I just knew we were driving far. I felt like we was going to King's Dominion type of distance. But yeah, Hershey Park was pretty cool too. It was kind of small. Been to Hershey Park so many times in Pennsylvania, not the DMV. I think I went once. I was really little. I barely remembered it. I remember Hershey Park's even less than I remember King's Dominion. What's up, Rico and everyone? What's good, Payne? We need a 60 to 63 man roster at some point. Like, come on, bro. You would hope, man. You would hope. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm close to Hershey. That boy Pokey in Pennsylvania, in the PA. Where is it like PA wise? Is it closer to Pittsburgh or is it closer to Philly where you start getting to Jersey, New York? I'm guessing it's closer to Pittsburgh, I guess. Like more outskirts. I wonder what the situation is for other teams. Red Wings, I agree. Flights are cheap. It's worse in Georgia. You talking about the virus? Yeah, I don't be outside like that. Like I do yard work and stuff, but I don't be like just chilling in Walmart. I don't be at the club like some people I know. I don't be out I still haven't eaten out at a restaurant. Like since the whole COVID thing started 2020, I haven't just gone to Applebee's and eaten at Applebee's. We'll get food, bring it back home and reheat it to try to get rid of germs and stuff, potential germs and stuff like that. But we don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Oh, my boy Tony with the $20 donation. Appreciate that. I want Patterson to make the team. Oh man, big time. I'm right with you on that. I really want Jared Patterson to make the team because I feel like with as good as he looks in training camp, and best believe in preseason he's gonna ball out because we're not gonna risk letting Antonio Gibson get hurt. We may not even risk JD McKissick like that. So Jared Patterson is gonna get like the majority of the carries, and I think he's gonna go stupid against other teams, especially other teams' backups. So I think if Jared Patterson, if he doesn't make the 53-man roster, somebody's gonna come get him. So I think we have to hold on to him because I think they have to know if we don't if he down the official 53-man roster, he won't be on our team at all. Your midnight about to be crazy. Wait, what happens at midnight? Is that when the NBA stuff starts? Is that when the NBA like league year starts or something? Really never like I think he's cool. Like, I've never loved him either. Rico, is it true you make $332 a month? If wrong, give me an over or under. $332 a month. You talking about on my channel? Is that what you talking about? It's low-key Terry going from scary to terrifying. Bro, he got even better, bro. That's what I was talking about in the beginning of the stream, bro. The fact that Terry McLaurin is even better is really scary. What's good, Mark? Do you believe Ben St. Juste will be one of our 2 outside starting cornerbacks? At this rate, I think he honestly does have a good chance of starting at outside corner. Or at least enough, like a rotation. Maybe he doesn't start at outside corner, but he plays a lot of outside corner, especially in certain situations. I think he will early on, because right now his only weakness is getting beat deep. Granted, that is a pretty big weakness to have, but that's not anything worse than Ronald Darby. Ronald Darby gets beat deep, so we'll see. Pittsburgh, I think, because it's like 3 hours from Pittsburgh. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pennsylvania is a huge state. That's one of the biggest states up there in like the Northeast. Yeah, you're right. Rico just said if I had money like that, I'd fly you here just to dap you up and swap some Burgundy and Gold stories. I appreciate that, man. That's real. That's real. I gotta hold on. What's a good button for that? I'm gonna do the horns for that, man. That's real. I like that. Appreciate it. Brother Rico, please don't tell me we don't have the Dolphins this season, and if we do, I hope not in Miami. No, we don't play Miami this year, I don't think. Miami this year. No Miami this year. Okay, thank you for confirming it. Yeah, I don't think so. NBA free agency starts at midnight. Oh yeah, it's going down. I'm gonna make sure I got my phone next to me so I can peep Twitter. So that's why all of this is going back to back to back. They're saying Kawhi is expected to stay in LA though. He just declined his option probably to get more money. He wants to get more money. Because people do that all the time. I think even KD did that. I think he declined his option with the Warriors just to get more money real quick. I think LeBron did it too as well. Y'all think Kawhi would come to the Wizards? I honestly doubt it. I believe the reports that he's more than likely going to stay with the Clippers. I live in PA, also I'm closer to Philly. Oh, so you closer to like the New Jersey, New York part of Pennsylvania. Kawhi, please come to the Warriors. Imagine Kawhi on the Wizards. Oh yeah, nah, y'all would be deadly. Kawhi on the Wizards, when healthy, with Bradley Beal and that whole crew y'all just got from the Lakers, nah, y'all would be for real different. Live in DC. Rico, you think these players popping on the list are guys getting a shot and they're just holding them for observation? Oh, that's an interesting theory, because Ron Rivera did say they lined up a lot of people to get the vaccine this Sunday, and maybe they're putting them on because they got the shot, they're feeling a little sick, so they just put them on the COVID-19 list just so they can have a roster spot while they're out because they can't practice because they're feeling sick. I don't know, maybe. That's an interesting theory. That's a really, that might be something to it. Yeah, I agree with that, man. What are your thoughts on De'Ami Brown? Do you think he will ball out? I do. I'm really high on De'Ami Brown. I'm definitely probably one of the people that's the highest on him. I think he's going to be better than Curtis Samuel in the long run, especially just as a pure receiver. Curtis Samuel, is going to get all the sweeps, the screens, the reverses, all the trick plays out the backfield. But I think as a pure receiver, just going up, getting open, and catching a pass, I think De'Ami Brown's going to be better. He's going to be more explosive. I got to sit in this car for the 4 hours. Oh, you got to drive back to where you're from? Pennsylvania over Ohio. Are you talking about like rankings? Wait, where'd that come from? Think De'Ami will start on the outside with Terry? You think AGG will emerge? He's slow out of his breaks. Yeah, I think De'Ami at some point, maybe not week 1, but I think at some point, like I said, I'm really high on De'Ami. I think he will be our second best receiver, only to Terry. AGG, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big AGG fan like everybody else. I'm way more Kelvin Harmon. I love Kelvin Harmon. I hope he makes the team over AGG and Isaiah Wright, Steven Sims, and all of those guys. But we'll see. I don't know. AGG, I mean, he's apparently been making plays in camp, but who's really been making plays is DeAndre Carter. I don't know. He's trying to make a name for himself. I think it's Terry's release. We play Buffalo, not Miami. Yeah, we play Buffalo for that 17th game. I mean, it's technically not like at the end of the season, but that's the extra game. We're from 16 to 17 games. Buffalo is that 17th one, even though it's not the 17th game we play on schedule, like chronologically. Any concerns about William Jackson getting burned in practice? Not really. It's like these drills are literally set up for the corner to lose. Like, it's nothing you can do. There's no safety help. There's no defensive line pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback is chilling and gets to deliver the ball exactly when he wants to and how he wants to. It's set up for you to fail. And I mean, Who can cover Terry? Stephon Gilmore won Defensive Player of the Year the same season that Terry McLaurin was cooking him. Like the same, it's not even like it was a different version of Stephon Gilmore. It was Defensive Player of the Year Stephon Gilmore that was getting cooked by Terry. Terry didn't have a great game because the quarterbacks didn't give him the ball. I believe Dwayne Haskins was starting. So yeah, I'm not worried. If who can cover Terry is my main point. Like William Jackson looks a little ugly out there, but it's definitely gonna be easier to cover most other receivers than Terry McLaurin. Anyway, and again, those drills are literally set up for corners to lose. Daron Payne on COVID list, yeah, it's terrible. What's good, King Sean? Pulled up at the last second, got 4 minutes left of the stream. The NFL needs to stop giving Tom Brady one more year. What you mean stop? Like, what'd he do? How old is DeAndre Carter? I think he's like 26, 27. He's somewhere up there, I think. 28 maybe, somewhere up there. I know he's older than 25 because I remember seeing somewhere Adam Humphries and DeAndre Carter are the only receivers on our team that are older than 25. But I don't think he's like in his 30s. When we drafted De'Ami Brown, I was like, woohoo, I can't believe we got him in the 3rd round. A lot of people don't believe it. Like Chris Sims, Mel Kiper, a lot of people were like, he should have gone in the 1st or 2nd easily. So my boy, I know it's a little out there, but I think De'Ami Brown will be better than Terry's route running is Chris and Burner deep. I don't know. I mean, I'm really high on De'Ami Brown, but Terry looks even better than he was already. Like Terry, he really improved his release. Remember, he said he was working out with Doug Baldwin all off season to work on his release. And from these clips I'm seeing from training camp, his release is even better. He's even more unguardable than he already was. That's just hard to beat because I think Terry McLaurin is going to be a top 10 receiver easily this year. And I don't know if De'Ami Brown is going to be better than that yet, especially yet. And maybe not even eventually because Terry's just different. I don't know. Terry's different. I'm hoping the Celtics can pull off getting Karl-Anthony Towns, and if we do, it's a wrap. Hey, that would be dope. That's pretty interesting. Now, I would be sad because, you know, Anthony Edwards is my favorite basketball player in the league. You already know, Southwest Atlanta, all that type of stuff. And he carries it with him. I mean, he's Atlanta everywhere he go. Every interview, just like he's like the Atlanta version of Marshawn Lynch. He does not change who he is and how he talks when he's in front of a mic. I love it when he's in front of a camera. So I would be sad for Ant because then he would just be on a team with D'Angelo Russell and some guys. But that would be interesting to see Karl-Anthony Towns on the Celtics, and my brother is a Celtics fan, so I know he would be happy and I would be happy he's happy. All right, go hitting 10K this week. Oh yeah, we're on the way. We're gonna get there for sure. Make sure y'all subscribe up if you haven't. Definitely hit that like button on the way out. It means a lot to me. Please hit that like button before you leave this. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hit that like button before you leave out of here, man. I really appreciate it. Did I ever tell y'all I hit 315 on back squat and 175 on bench? Okay. Oh yeah, you told me on the gaming channel already. When I was streaming on the gaming channel, you told me that. Dang, what was I about to type in? Oh yeah. I'm gotta get rid of Google Chrome tab hotkeys. That's so annoying when I press something for OBS and then it changes it on Google Chrome. I gotta get rid of that. I had to write that down before I forgot. Think Sam Wills will make it over Hemingway. Oh yeah, definitely over Hemingway. Now the question is Ricky Seals-Jones, and I think he has a good chance because again, he's further ahead than a lot of us thought he would be at this point. Sam Reyes is definitely a better player today than we thought he would be at this point today from months ago. But granted, he's still not there yet. He still has a lot to learn. But again, he's definitely ahead of schedule. So I'm optimistic about Sam Reyes. Well, my Alexa just told me that I changed the voice back. Why is it still that? My Alexa just told me at 6 o'clock. So I'm about to end the stream soon, but I did want to make sure I replied to everybody that's already said stuff. Can we get our cheerleaders back? We may be able to after everything is in the past, like way in the distant past, and all of the, you know, allegations and everything that was going on with the terrible workplace culture and how women just had it bad for a long time within this organization. I think once the culture is completely different, all of that is in the rearview mirror, I think they may bring them back. I think Washington football team offensively needs a quarterback who can move around and not be a sitting duck in the pocket. I don't think Ron gave Taylor Heineke a fair shot. I mean, apparently they're saying Taylor Heineke just doesn't look great in training camp right now, but we'll see. Hopefully he gets it together because I hope he does too. Your mic and feed is perfect. Congrats. Thanks for the content. You're the best. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate that, Richard. Thank you. I gotta do the air horns for that. Matter of fact, we've been getting a lot of compliments today. We gotta cheer it up, man. We gotta clap it up. gotta clap it up. We gotta clap it up. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Diami was compared to Terry. Yeah, some people literally compared him to Terry. Some people compared him to Stephon Diggs, and those are literally all basically the same comp. You streaming on the gaming channel today? I will say more than likely. I don't want to 100% guarantee it, but I am more likely to stream today than a lot of other nights. Like, I'm actually probably going to stream on the gaming channel tonight. De'Ami Brown route running isn't anything. All he did was run streaks. Yeah, but again, I think he's going to develop that. I mean, just like Terry McLaurin's route running wasn't great when he hit the NFL. Ohio State just didn't ask him to do it, just like North Carolina didn't ask De'Ami to do it. So I'm just not going to assume he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I think De'Ami Brown's going to be great, though. I'm really high on him. And I heard John Bass is a solid tight end, too. Yeah, I think John Bass is going to be straight. I think he's definitely tight end, too. Hopefully, Samus Reyes can step up to be the third. Oh, we reached 9,960 subscribers. Oh, yeah, we getting up there, 40 away. I thought you like AGG coming out. I do. I just like Kelvin Harmon more. Like, back then, I was really happy because we just needed anybody. But now that we already got Curtis Samuel, De'Ami, Terry McLaurin, and Cam Sims is automatic locks. Adam Humphries may be close to a lock, even though I don't think he is. But he's, you know, somebody's going to have to really ball out to take his spot. So that really only leaves like 1 or 2 spots max for anybody else. And I just prefer Kelvin Harmon over AGG. But I like AGG. I know Terry's a beast, man, but I'm telling you, De'Ami Brown reminds me of Deshaun Jackson. I just hope he isn't a bubble boy like Deshaun. He's a trash talker, but I don't think he's as much of a troublemaker. Towns ain't going nowhere. When do you think will we hear where the new stadium will be at? Well, I mean, the lease ends 2025, and so the stadium has to already be built by then. And it takes like a couple of years to build a stadium, I'm assuming, right? So I feel like next year, maybe the year after that, by the latest. It just had to be. Rico, you a Lakers fan. You got to fully commit. Hey, man, my boy Westbrook, bro, I'm rooting for him. I mean, like I already said, Anthony Edwards is who I care about the most. I'm going to watch more Timberwolves games than Lakers games. But I do want my boy Westbrook to get a ring. Because it went from AI being my favorite player, a brief period of Gilbert Arenas, then a really big period of Westbrook. Westbrook's still going strong. And now Anthony Edwards is my favorite, even though Westbrook is still here. But Westbrook's just my second favorite. So I do want him to get a ring because that's been my dog for a long time. Heineken needs a fair shot, but unfortunately, I don't think that is going to happen. I mean, again, they gave him a little bit of first team reps, but they said he didn't look good out there. Congrats on 10K. Hey, we're really close, man. We getting there. These players dropping like flies, blows. Yeah, man, this COVID situation. Shizko's the best YouTuber out there, man. Appreciate that, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I'm just out here working, having fun, man. Y'all make the stream go. If it was just me in here without y'all, it'd be so boring. I wouldn't even know what to talk about. Can we just have the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders instead? Do they look particularly better? I haven't seen them. Like up the stream on the way out. Please like up the stream on the way out the stream. I don't know who FaZe Rug is. Y'all know me. I don't really know all them people. How do you have the sub count up there? I forgot exactly how I did it. I think it's a web browser. I think you do web browser OBS. It's something. YouTube. It's literally easy. That's how I did it. I was like, I've seen people with subscriber sub counts on their channel, on their live streams. I mean, you could tell by the way my stream is set up. Like, I base everything I do off of gaming channels. Like, that's just how I, like, you know, all gaming channels. I set all of my stuff up like it's a gaming channel. You know what I'm saying? I even hold on. I even got like the, let me see. Cause I got my stream deck now, so I got my buttons customized. I can go. Let's see. We got the waiting screen real quick. So all I gotta do is press a button and it goes each scene and stuff like that. My whole setup is gaming channel because that's what I originally wanted to do. I had my gaming channel, I think, before I even had my sports channel, at least before I took my sports channel seriously. I see De'Ami more like Diggs or Nelson Aguilar than Terry. I can kind of see that. Hopefully more Diggs than Nelson Aguilar. Yeah, who is the D3 tight end we signed? Oh, Nick. You're talking about the Nick. I still can't remember. I can't pronounce his last name. Gugamos or whatever. Him and Samus Reyes are literally the 2 most athletic tight ends to ever touch the NFL. It's crazy that we have them both on our team. Doesn't mean much if he's not good because he barely played in college. He's almost as raw as Samus Reyes, but we'll see. Rico, I'm a DC sports fan, a Lakers fan. How did that happen? I don't know what you did. I'm rooting for Westbrook this year though, so we're standing tall together. We all gonna, fist up in the air, you know what I'm saying? We all in this together this year. Mans really don't know FaZe Rug. Bro, I literally don't know YouTubers. I don't watch YouTube. I literally go to YouTube for music videos and that's it. That's literally all I use YouTube and tutorials. I don't watch no bloggers, no streamers, like the gaming streamers, like the 2K people. Like I know who Duke Dennis is because the party chat talks about him, but if I were to see him in the street, I wouldn't even exactly know. Like I don't know none of those. I don't. Them bloggers, whoever them people are, they be doing like the relationship vlogs to people. I don't know none of that. Never been interested. I mean, like I already told you, I don't have a Snapchat. I don't have a TikTok. I literally don't care about all that type of stuff. We went from 960 to 950. Yeah, it went down and it went back up. I don't know what happened. At least we're back up though. Never mind, we back to 960. What's going on? What's good, Eric? I'm about to end the stream. You pulled up at the last second, but I appreciate you pulling up. Make sure everybody leave a like on the way out. Streamlabs website. I don't use Streamlabs website. I use OBS, like the actual software you download to your computer. He said, Mr. Jones said, run my fade. Rug has 15 million subs. I mean, again, I don't know people. I don't know people. I don't watch YouTube. I literally get on YouTube for tutorials to do something with my stream or whatever's going on, my plants. And speaking of that, I need to start my plant channel really soon. I'm about to super get started with that. And music videos. I literally go on there for music videos. Like that's literally it. Get Rico to 10K. We on the way, King Sean. Oh no, now Payne. Yeah, Sombra. Payne is on there too. What's good, dudes, man? Appreciate that, man. Lay y'all too, man. For real. Chase Young getting at least 15 sacks. I can see that. It's a browser on OBS. Well, leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Rug has, I still don't know. FaZe Rug is a blogger, so I don't blame you for not knowing him. Bro, I literally, bro, again, I made a Twitter literally for my channel. I did not have a Twitter before I made my RicoScores channel. Like I'm not social media. I'm not YouTube, what people be doing with their lives, blogging, the relationship blogs. I don't even like watching people play video games, like, because me personally, when I watch people play multiplayer games, it aggravates me. Even if they're better than me at a game, I'm like, bro, but I would have done that, and I can't do it. I can't watch people play multiplayer games, so I don't know the game streamers. I know PewDiePie because he's so famous, but other than that, I don't know anybody. I know Shroud because he's really fire. I really don't know people out of that. Really, the only time I watch somebody play a video game is story mode, because I'm just not really a story mode person. I prefer to watch it like it's a movie rather than me play it by myself, because I don't have the attention span. If I'm not playing multiplayer, I have to multitask. So I'm playing a single player game, I have to be watching the anime, listening to music in the party chat. I can't just just focus on a single player game. So that's why I prefer to watch people. Or I'll be on Twitch every day watching WZ. I don't even know what that is. He giving away 20 PS5s, 20 iPhone. Oh, wait, he doing that? Hold on, I'm about to be his biggest fan. Who we talking about? FaZe Run? Oh yeah, I've been news FaZe Run. Yeah, I've been watching him since you know what a name. You know what I'm saying? I've been on FaZe Run. It's been FaZe Run Nation for years. What you talking about? He's giving away 20 20 iPhone 12. I didn't even know we was at iPhone 12. I didn't even know we got the 12. But I really don't keep up with stuff. I said FaZe Run. It's FaZe Rug. Oh Lord. I stay on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I literally only pull up YouTube for music videos and tutorials, really. But again, I'll watch a story mode of a game, like Call of Duty campaign, Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima. I prefer to watch somebody play it than not play it, because I'm a multiplayer guy. That's why I'm Xbox and not PlayStation, because I don't care about PlayStation exclusives like that. I prefer to watch somebody play it, even if I play PlayStation. I prefer to play multiplayer games. I'm Halo. I'm Battle Royale. So Rico switched up so quick. Hey, bruh, I'm his biggest fan. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this stream so he can't catch me. I'm about to go ahead and pull up, try to get one of them iPhone 12s. But all right, y'all, man, we went 10 minutes over the stream. I forgot who asked, but I more than likely will be live streaming on the gaming channel later. Because first of all, it's easier for me to do it now. Like the way my new setup is. Now that I can play games on my PC, like I can play Apex on my PC instead of my Xbox, it looks better. It is easier to set up. It's right on my computer, so it's just easier and all of that. It's not all these different wires and stuff. So I more than likely will be streaming later on the gaming channel. So y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure you like the stream on the way out. I really appreciate all y'all, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow with a video. May catch y'all later today with a video, because I do want to do a training camp review of the first week. Like a Richmond review, because you know we're going to Ashburn for the rest of training camp, and we're about to be full pass
pads full contact from now on, I believe. I think literally as soon as they get the Ashburn, we're about to be full blown 11 on 11 pads and all. So I'm trying to do a review of the first week of training camp, and we'll see. I'll try to get it done today, maybe have to do it tomorrow, but I'll see y'all more than likely on the gaming channel this evening. But all right, y'all, man, I appreciate that. Before I go, let me change my voice to be annoying because I am a troll. All right.
So yeah, I will catch y'all. Yeah,
Tomorrow.
And then what's it called? He said I'm recording a bit. You swear? Wait, what? You asking if I swear?
All right, y'all, man. I'm up out of here, man. Catch y'all tomorrow with a video. Joan said, wait 3.5 hours for me to get online. I'll be on already.